Hello, hello, hello. Welcome ever so much. Welcome back to this week's episode of Ink of Fate, a Primal Viking adventure. I am your Dungeon Master, KJ Potiff, and my seasonal allergies do not define me as a person. Let's meet our wonderful cast of characters. So tell us who you are and who you're playing. Let's start with Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I play Ada, the Tuss wizard, mostly cleric. And hopefully I survive this session.
We certainly hope so.
Yep.
Joanna.
Hello, I'm Joanna. I play Odrune, the Wicker Barbarian, and I can't decide if my character or I is more bewildered or reluctant at the moment.
Valid. Sarah.
Sarah, I'm playing Sigrun Sky Splitter, the Horizon Walker Ranger, and I'm nervous as hell.
So many valid feelings. Nick.
I'm Nick, and I am playing Cull, the Grim Marauder fighter, and I also hope that Ada doesn't die.
Appreciate solidarity.
We can hope. And Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm playing Hap, the Beastborn Warlock. And there's no squirrel fact for today because my squirrel fact I'm just going to make up on the spot here is that honor is stupid. Make sure Ada does not die today is my only goal. Squirrels are great.
Honors are stupid.
She said
Honor.
Squirrel fact.
Honor is stupid.
Honor is stupid. Got it.
Okay, here's your squirrel
honors.
fact of
I'm
the
like,
day.
what do you have
Squirrels
against
have no
them?
honor. There you go. That is your squirrel fact of the day. Squirrels have no honor.
No honor.
It's canon.
Fight to
That's
survive.
it.
Yeah,
it's all about that.
That makes sense because the number of times they dart right in front of my car, every time, like, they know they're making me stop.
Yeah.
They know their cuteness will stop my vehicle. Like, they know the
They'll
power
take
that
you
they
out with
wield.
them.
Yep. Going down together. Anyway, let's talk about what's making everybody so very nervous today after our 2-week hiatus. The party is at a lodge a little ways outside of Oakden, a Baendur settlement, currently ruled by Ada's biological father, Leofric. Ada, throughout her whole life since she was a small child, has not known Leofric. She thought he was dead for years. And suddenly he turns up alive in Oakden. She tracks him down, finds him. He invites her to drink with him. He poisons her, along with
He's great.
whichever party members ended up drinking wine with him as well. It became known that he ordered the hit on Ada's, not only her biological family, her mother and her siblings, but also her adopted raider family. I didn't cover the base realities of the world. Y'all just let me just barrel straight through to the recap? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did.
Because we got you worked up.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
I know, I'm all worked up.
This is
okay.
what happens in this world.
Let's talk about Grimnir. Raiders of the Serpent Sea is based on the Arcanum Worlds module. Ink of Fate is based on the Arcanum Worlds module Raiders of the Serpent Sea. It's a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition module. We're using 2024 rules with some homebrew, lingering injury rules for fun and spiciness. The story takes place in a world called Grimnir. In Grimnir, everything is Norse mythology and Viking inspired, though not necessarily historically accurate. Everyone is part of various raiding clans that all invade and compete with each other in order to earn glory and ascend to the halls of the slain. Everybody worships the gods of the stone court. Everybody accumulates fate tattoos that are runic tattoos that they usually on the arm. They get these when they come of age, and throughout the rest of their life, they're meant to guide them on their path towards their fate and their destiny. And the world, Grimnir is currently in its 3rd straight year of winter due to weird magical causes, and the heroes are fated to stop Ragnarok. There we go.
Jim Carrey vibes. It's like,
Yeah.
liar, liar.
Impressive.
Yeah. Jim
All right.
Carrey vibes for sure, yeah.
Thank you.
In the good way.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
There's a lot of lung capacity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Were you a choir kid?
I was. How could you
Hey,
tell?
there it is.
I was also, I was also the choir accompanist, where like they didn't have a piano player, so
Really?
they got like 7th grade me to play the piano for everything. It was
God
great.
damn, I didn't know you were that
Amazing.
accomplished of a pianist. That's fabulous.
I can sight read.
It's better than me. I suck at it.
Anyway, all right. Whew, back to where we're at. Leofric,
That
super
asshole.
horrible dude. Yep. While most of the party was at the lodge, in trying to enjoy drinks and food, with Leofric, Cull was catching up with the rest of the party and discovered that a lot of people in this region are not particularly happy under Leofric's rule. They are being extorted, exploited, heavily taxed, pressured for tribute, while Leofric and his entourage apparently live in the lap of luxury, in the middle of a 3-year winter and famine. So, definitely not painting
dude.
him in a flattering light. So as Ada fought off the poison that her father had dosed her with, the party concocted a plan to overthrow Leofric and get the rightful heir to the throne, which is Ada, or as she will be known here, Adela Kerwick, as her Baendur name. So there's a lot of planning going on, and the plan that y'all have pointed yourselves towards at this point is to challenge Leofric to a duel. It does have to be by Ada, since she is the one claiming the authority. This will be very difficult because no magic can be cast after the duel has started. I gave y'all some time in between sessions to like discuss strategy and plan. But let's see. Did I put y'all on the right Roll20 map for this?
Mhm.
I believe so.
Yeah, I
Looks like
believe so.
the
Just
The
making
hilltop?
sure I have y'all on the
The
right
The one you
place.
hilltop, right?
The
shared.
hilltop, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, the hilltop. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, everybody go ahead and place yourselves wherever you need to. I'll put Skuld on there.
I would just like to point out Plan B is still a very good option.
What was plan B?
No duel at all. Just
Oh.
go ahead and just murder the guy. That's how a lot of royalty gets established. It's just,
Patricide.
I'm just saying, don't knock that plan just yet. I would like
If I'm
to
about
put it
to
on
die,
record.
that's
There's
it.
Plan
We've
B. It's just
established this. I don't
murder.
want to die.
Yeah, I've established that
Especially
too.
not in battle.
Just
We've
in
established
case.
It's
this.
so strange to be in agreement with someone and yet have two completely different plans.
Just
We're
want to say
both
I
in
do
agreement.
buff before we start anything, so in case I forget, I do have 2 buffs I want to give you before we get to that point, but I'll wait till closer because they only last an hour.
I have
Just
an
in case.
emotional support closet.
Emotional support
They'll
closet.
hang out with me.
I'll just
There you
give
go.
Hap story for watching. Just
You don't want to use story?
story
Did I
will
just
get
get
you
trusted?
her.
Did you just trust me with your familiar? What shape is your familiar in?
Weasel. Her perfect form.
Great. I don't think Story wants to be with me either, but anyway,
I mean, you have luxurious
Cool.
fur, so I'm sure Story would love to cuddle in there.
Ugh. Okay. I feel pity for this creature a little bit, and a little pity for the weasel, I guess. You can hang out in my tail. Did you say there were trees in this on the hill?
Not on top of the hill, but around the edges of this map, those trees are climbable.
Okay, but like, how far away are those trees?
From what?
Like, I can't tell if this looks like
The
super
map's to
elevated
scale.
and it's like we're on top of the hill and the trees are like way down here. Even though they look like they're like 5 feet away, they might be like 60 feet away. Is this like the
No,
trees and the hill arena area level? like right next to each other, or is it like I'm looking down at the base of the hill and there's the trees?
So the hill is only like 40 feet tall, so it's a very shallow hill. Each of those little ledges are only about a 10-foot drop. So if you knock somebody down like one tier, they'll fall 10 feet.
So if I got in a
the
tree,
trees, yeah, the trees are the ones that take up a smaller footprint are like 20 to 30 feet. The ones that are larger, like this tree up here, those ones are like 40 to 50 feet. So like either on level or above the top of the hill.
Is Ada casting that aid spell?
I would just cast it at some point. I'm just
Okay.
if we're putting our buffs in, I'm just putting them in kind of while we're establishing where we are.
Okay, I was just gonna say if it was before the battle, then Cole would have used the lyre to replenish that.
Amazing. Yeah, because that lasts all day. I would have.
Beautiful.
okay.
And I would
have the
give
10
it. I
extra
can give it
feet
to.
too.
I'd give it to 3 other creatures, and I assume that Hap will end up in a tree. So I'm gonna give it to Odrun, Sigrid, and Cole. Everyone gets. I upcast it to 4th, so everyone gets 15 extra hit points. They're not temp. It raises your
Goddamn.
max.
And your spells
I
are wisdom
will
based or no?
Tree.
Yes, they are.
So wisdom is your enhanced ability then, and then the extra 10 feet a day.
Amazing. And I'm
You're so
in
fast
my
now.
human form.
And
Well, I will say she is fighting with a dexterity-based weapon, and she's not
Oh,
allowed to
that's
use
true.
magic during the battle.
Yeah.
That's true.
So thanks. Voice of
Yeah.
Odor.
Voice of
Oh,
odor.
but wait, it's
Dexterity
ability
it is.
checks. Oh, let's see. Ability checks, because that's not attacks.
Oh, it should be 88.
yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you which one you think will help in terms of ability checks.
What do you feel the most comfortable with? I'm gonna let you consent
Probably-
to which ability.
I honestly strength or dex if I have to make an ability check.
I was gonna
Maybe
say.
strength.
Okay,
Mhm.
strength it.
Good
And
old 7.
also, like right before I'm saying this so I don't forget, but like right before it starts, Cole would have used the lure to do inspire and give Ada and also the rest of the party, since they're there, and he can, bless.
Amazing. All right.
Thank you, bestie.
So,
Yeah, I need a tree.
so yeah,
I'm gonna make a tree.
Are you gonna use your staff to make a tree?
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the bottom of the hill and then climb up a tree. What if we have to go with plan B? I can't be down a hill and up the tree. I'm just gonna bring the tree and establish it on the hilltop. Just FYI.
What do all these Baendur do when Hap
Um,
creates a tree?
It's a great question.
I'm gonna be over here with my tree. Right near the entrance of this hilltop, I
Let's
guess.
see. You're just plopping it right there.
Yeah, I'm just plopping it right there. I'm just gonna put the staff in, and I'm just gonna play it off like I need a better view. I am probably the shortest one here. And yeah, plop the staff down, make a tree, run up the tree, get all nice and cozy, establish places where the foliage is especially dense and difficult to see me from. Making note of that. And yeah, getting all cozy as I am still sulking about this plan. Still
Understood.
sulking about this plan.
Of course.
I am a little worried.
All right.
Ada really likes getting into these situations a little too much.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is the second time she's done this.
And that is quite a bit for this particular situation.
Thing. What did I do last time?
You made
You
a
got
blood
into a
oath.
bargain with who I considered an enemy that endangered your life.
Athos is great.
You didn't know that at the time.
It's true.
We had a vibe.
And this is your father, who
Alright,
is another
so,
weird contractual thing that you now have. Also, I still don't like the War Clan. Just FYI, they have very smelly dog
Really?
things, monstrosities.
Really?
The same
What?
shape of monstrosities that
I'm
seem to be attacking
so
us.
shocked by this. This is
Mm.
brand new
Yeah.
information.
It's like I haven't said this a million times this campaign. It's like I have not repeated myself ad nauseum. It's like I haven't established this as a central portion of my character. Hi, story. You can plop on this tree branch, have fun.
She's happy.
It's the highest she's probably ever been.
She's
This little
snuggled in
brown
close to
dwelling
you.
animal. She's probably terrified. Whatever. She'll be fine. I'm not gonna hurt her.
All
or
right.
anything.
So, the way this is gonna work is in a minute we are gonna roll initiative, just for the sake of tracking turn order and in case everything, falls apart.
Question
Oh,
again. Before that,
Yes.
is there going to be some sort of like pregame toast?
That I was just getting to that.
Oh,
so,
sorry, my bad.
So once we roll initiative, there's one round where you are allowed to like cast a last minute spell, like Cole doing bless. That'll be the time to do that. So that's like your last minute stuff. So anything you want to do before rolling initiative, let's go over that. First thing I want to check. I know I said this like off stream in between sessions. Who has Loknir's head and what are you doing with it?
I'd probably be carrying it at this point because I'm the strongest.
I would give it to Odrune.
And at this point, oh gosh, what would I do with this? Just to intimidate the shit out of people.
Well, it's just in my bag. This is just where it lives.
Oh, it would not be in the bag. Not if I'm gonna be intimidating people.
wow.
At this point, if there's snow and stuff,
You just
Odrune
want
would probably
a human-looking
take.
head?
Yes, Odrune would probably take the great axe that they carry around and get it fixed into the ground, like kind of wiggle it down, and put the head on top of it, facing the battle.
I thought you were gonna have it as like a second head and let everyone think that you had two heads.
Sight of everyone, just to intimidate the shit out of them.
If Loknir likes anything, it's gotta
I
be
don't think
wild.
it's intimidation. It might just be disgust, honestly.
It could be
It's
that
not
too.
a problem.
But the
This
problem
head
is,
is very
but it's
right
not
now.
like
You should
revolting,
say.
it's not molting, it's not molding, like it
It's
looks
a
like a
head.
fresh ass head.
It's warm.
It's a head. People are probably like, ugh.
I
With
would
its eyes,
literally
not
do
so
it.
much.
If I could, I would literally do it while making complete direct eye contact with Leofric, not breaking it, and just put the head on top of it and just look at him. And just
Out
look.
of curiosity, Leofric, I'm trying to remember, it's been a little while. Leofric knows why we don't like him, right?
Oh, I told him.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. Or else this would be like really
He
weird.
knows that we know that he knows.
I didn't know that.
The other thing, you and your head look like you just have like weird things that you're into carrying that head around after a while, not just putting it on a pike like a normal raider outside
No,
a
that's
wall.
what I'm doing right now, is putting it on a pike.
But you
Not-
drag it
not
all the way
actually
here, and
stabbing it,
everyone's like,
but-
we don't even know, like, who is that? Does he even go here? No, it's just a random raider from the past, maybe, but not really a raider.
Hilarious. Skuld laughs out loud when you do this.
Yes.
You've never heard her actually laugh out loud, but this is what gets her.
I think that's what pulls my attention, and I just see it. I don't say anything, and inside I go, I hope you like your seat. And just let it go.
Does it happen to intimidate Leofric? I'm doing this with the express intent of intimidating that man to sidetrack him.
Okay. You're trying to put him off his game.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. Do I have advantage on intimidation? Hang on, hold please. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna use a rage. Because when I am raging, I can use the
Hilarious.
strength to roll the following skills. So I'm gonna use my strength skill to roll intimidation.
Yes, you may.
What
You
a
may go into a
beautiful
rage and
shenanigan.
roll.
I love this so much.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
find out how
it's
this
one of
works.
my favorite new additions to to the rage mechanics
Yeah.
because it lets you do like strength-based stealth checks and
Yes!
things like that. Like you have to be
It's
willing to burn a
amazing.
rage to do it,
Yes!
but you can do it.
It's so good.
It's
I
just
can
beautiful.
I can use strength to roll acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival. I don't know how you strength
Perception.
survival, but you can.
What is that called? Heavy stealth? You
I have
know,
no
want to at least
idea.
know what this is?
I'm aggressively stealthing, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Aggressively stealthing. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay, so I got a 15.
Yes. All right, so you channel that aggression, that rage into this intimidation check. Let me have him make a charisma save. That's a 4. All right, so his first attack will be at disadvantage. His whole
Go.
first turn.
Fuck yes.
Awesome.
All right. Let's see. What else are y'all doing before initiative is rolled?
I
Did
assume
we already
the-
poison him?
The toast.
That was what I was asking about, was the toast.
Okay, let's talk about the toast. What's the plan for the toast?
I brought champagne. Coincidentally.
We're trying to convince him to drink this drink, and it's gonna be poisoned. That is the plan. And we have to get him to drink the drink.
Because you.
We gotta know what context that we're currently talking to him. Are we on the hilltop right now as we're doing this?
And is the alcohol or drink already
you
poisoned?
you can have set stuff ahead of time. Like you can have set
Okay.
stuff up. But
Who's
you
drinking
need
it
to
then?
know, like beginning
what,
to
at
end, what have
breakfast?
you done? What are you doing with the drink?
We can say it's a raider tradition to drink from like the same cup.
He doesn't know.
The problem with that is we can't have Odrun drink it or anyone else with poison resistance because it wouldn't make sense that Ada's not drinking it then.
No.
If they're
no.
doing a toast like the
Paul
Raiders
is
have to
the
toast.
captain of this ship. Captains can definitely delegate a crew member to drink on their behalf if somebody is like super eager. Obviously, we can make up this tradition as we go, okay?
That's cool, but I'm not
We
doing that
can make
charisma
this
check.
shit
You
up.
got
There's
this.
a reason why
Yeah.
Ada doesn't
As
drink.
long as it's half big enough.
She is the healer of the
Roll
group. She has to
high
be
on
more
that
of a
one.
warm
As
presence.
far
Those people don't get to do the toasting, okay?
I could
Okay.
have cast
It could
protection.
be,
yeah, Elizabeth.
Hey, what?
you know
I
what?
could
We're
have
gonna
cast
make it
protection from poison.
Oh,
That's
I have
true.
protection from poison. I could just have
Oh,
cast it
never
on
mind,
myself.
I
drink.
did also.
We did all this shit, and you have
I
protection
did also put
against
something in
poison?
the group chat between sessions that might have gotten missed.
Yes, I did see that with the
but-
head.
What was it with the
With the
head?
Yes.
shenanigans.
I'm just saying we could make up traditions
missed
as
that.
we go. Don't worry. If it doesn't make sense,
Oh.
just say it's tradition.
Yeah, so
If the head's nearby,
the
head heavy
option that
That's all I know.
and yeah, Ada, you just wake up understanding this. So
Oh, fun.
you and your dreams and
yeah.
you're waking up knowing shit.
You were all sleeping
Um,
while I was
the
sleeping.
plot,
It's true.
The plot. For,
I was getting
that
fed,
comes out
and those
of
yeah,
guys
these
were
so-
stealing poison.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you have the poison. It's very, very potent. If he has just a little bit of the mead, then it should kick in during the fight.
Mhm.
Now, the offer that you got was to put to I'm trying to remember how I phrased this. So the head has access to the creation spell, allowing you to have a certain amount of materials for a certain amount of time, like making a wooden box that lasts for 24 hours, or something made of metal for an hour. It also allows you to create something made of gems for 10 minutes. So if you time this properly, a gem, which they can shape however they want, they can make it a capsule that contains poison on the, like, you can put the poison in and like close it, seal it, and have the poison in there. And if you time it right, the gem will disappear after those 10 minutes, exactly after 10 minutes. In which case, as long as you drink it before the gem vanishes and he drinks it after, then you are safe and he is not.
Perfect.
I
That's the
like
plan.
that. Yeah, I
How?
like that plan.
But okay, but how are we going to convince him to drink? We have yet to decide this.
It's a Raider tradition. We'll both drink.
Okay. All right.
I will
Mechanically, it's
assist
a
with
persuasion
that
check.
by
It's
confirming it is in fact a
And
tradition.
should make it.
And I'll just act like it's normal and just bring it as if, what? That's weird. You didn't even think about it, to play along.
This should
And
not be that hard to
for-
convince. All these people in this world like to drink, right?
For the most part.
I like-
Protection from poison isn't concentration, so I'll just cast it on myself anyways. Just in
Okay.
case.
Just in case, I understood.
Just imagining as soon as you cast it, even though Cole already did this, but it'd be really funny if like you cast it and Cole like runs up to the horn. Just like randomly. Anyway.
Yep. Okay. So, I need one person to roll persuasion. You can do it with advantage with everybody helping you.
Hap.
Oh
Can I
yeah,
get
me.
guidance?
I'm gonna...
Please.
Hap.
Alright, I'm rolling
Yeah,
this
got
with
a
you said
-1.
persuasion?
Yes,
Advantage.
persuasion.
Alright, let me little check something real quick before we commit. Are you sure I can't use deception?
You may.
I am
In this case, yeah.
lying out of my ass
can.
right
You
now.
are for sure
And you
lying.
get advantage.
You get advantage and deception.
Yes.
Perfect. And
Yes.
take guidance.
I can do it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And guidance. Oh my
I don't know
god.
what is up with my connection today.
Alright, so let me roll guidance, because...
Because you really need that guidance. That's gonna make the
31.
difference.
Yay.
If he
Okay.
beat that, then you're not fighting. If he beats that, you are not fighting. We are running. We are
True.
leaving. He beats
Very
31.
true.
Yeah.
Actually.
Very much so.
If he's not
Okay.
convinced,
So, describe how this happens. This goes exactly perfectly how you want it to.
yeah. First off, I would like to point out that my mere presence, even though Beastborn are probably totally normal, probably is confounding him. I unsettled him with my tiny furry self, and then I gave this beautiful monologue about rich raider history from my ass. We did not discuss this. I just cat in my head. And as I'm talking to him, I'm handing him the drink. I guess I'm handing Ada the drink, even though I'm
Give it to
still
Ada
against
first,
this whole Ada in danger thing.
To Ada
And
first.
literally, I'm just talking. You could see his eyes glaze over a little bit as I just kind of like tip the cup towards his mouth a little bit, encouragingly, like, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway. And then as soon as he's done, I just take the cups away. It's like, yeah, you're all set. Let's go.
Okay.
And then you, I
So-
guess, see his eyes unglaze from my very persuasive monologue.
And
Everyone else
because you
also
rolled
agreed.
so well, you and like between you and Ada, you're able to keep the count precise. The number of seconds that you need to wait.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
why the
Also,
monologue
I'm
went
hoping
on.
like everyone else around also did not sense the weirdness of whatever I said. The collective group of enemies. It's like, yeah, this is totally normal. And then I just remove the evidence immediately as I wander off to dump it, so no one will
Up a
know.
tree.
I'm just gonna dump it in the sink so somebody else can clean the rest of it. I'll rinse it out though, look real good, but someone else can do the rest of the actual cleaning. I'm not gonna touch the soap. Anyway,
All right.
work here's
So
done. I don't like this.
anything else that y'all want to do before initiative is rolled?
Oh, just as a reminder, my closet is a centipede folded up under the collar of
Oh,
Leofric. He's still there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yes.
that.
I don't know why I put the closet over
You
near
just
Ada.
left
The
him there
closet's
all
actually right next to
night.
Leofric. Just as a reminder, he's both a centipede and invisible.
I can just imagine
been here
Karn
the whole
being like, he stinks. This sucks.
No, he's there. So anyway, there you go. Don't forget about Okarn.
yeah, I think just buffs. Is there anything we can say that would lean towards the possibility of giving Ada inspiration?
You just
I
got,
have as much inspiration as I
Yeah.
can have right now.
like a
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of-
because you can stockpile it a little.
I have 3.
Because you can stockpile.
She can.
I have been. After the toast, I want to go. Ada's gonna go over to Cole, and so if I die, no next of kin. You don't have to do any paperwork. So that's great. It's just all of you. Sorry, I'm joking right now. I shouldn't be joking.
Please say you're joking.
Kind of joking, mostly joking.
You're joking. You're not dying.
I'm not planning on it. But I
Neither
mean,
are any of
shit
us.
happens. Okay, but
No, not gonna happen.
it could happen.
No.
But it could.
No.
Okay, well, because it could, I just want to say to you, and I want you to hear it from someone other than Hap, and to know that it's true. If I don't make it, you keep fighting. Not for me, not for anyone else, for yourself. And you have had, you don't talk about it, but you've had so much shit thrown at you. Whether it's by clans or fate or anything else. And even if you don't see it yet, other people do. I do. You can be anything. Anything in this life. And you're fathomless. And I turn around. And I'm ready now.
Any last minute things before before initiative?
Did we notice that at all? Any of us see it quietly from the side? Respectfully?
I go walk
Probably
over
at least
there.
from a distance, yeah.
Me and Skull, since I'm close to Skull, are just like listening. Respectfully.
Yep. Skull is still a little bit giggly from the head on an axe head thing. Or axe handle.
We're different people, Skull.
Odrin will look over and just go, "Shh, we're supposed to be intimidating. Stop laughing."
Yeah, the one time you need her to keep her normal face on, her RBF in place.
Oh my god!
All right. Everybody roll initiative.
Wait, re-roll too?
Just in case we decide
Just in
to
case.
F around and find out.
True.
I'm so nervous. I'm shaking.
Let me make sure this doesn't end up saying anything weird in the turn order, because I use weird stat blocks all the time for things.
And I'm not sure if it has been doing this, but I'm supposed to be rolling initiative at advantage. It doesn't look like it did on my side. Okay. So if it's cool with you, KJ, I'm gonna roll one more time.
Yes.
Okay. Just in case. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm blaming Ada and Cole's interaction for my really slow moving in this initiative that might happen. Very distracting.
All right.
I just have my tree. Just up getting my good view.
Okay.
You know.
Odrun, do you do anything?
There's nothing I can do that isn't any better than what she's already got for herself. So, I'm just gonna stand there with arms crossed looking fucking pissed. I'm just gonna keep using bonus actions to up my rage. Until it's needed. So I'm just gonna keep the rage.
Hap, just before you have a chance to do anything, you feel something wash over you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And you look down at your paw, and it is not there. You feel very strong magic.
Oh,
that's
Lord.
very solidly in place. that feels stronger than your usual invisibility. Greater, if you will.
What? Me? Oh no.
It's on you.
Okay. Okay.
The noble do.
I would also like to establish that the held action that I told you about, I guess I now officially start. You do remember what I'm telling you, what I told you about, right?
I need to double check because it's been a while since.
It's a card's right there, and
Oh, you
it's
mean a card giving the help action or something?
no, that's not what I
I feel
meant.
like it's something much bigger than that.
But
Probably.
What were you trying to deliver?
it just, I'll send you the message again. Anyway, just
Yeah,
tell
thank you.
action in case things go south.
Okay, you wait, I think I say it. Yeah, have a card delivered. Yep. Okay.
Stop.
I'm not
Stop.
saying
We're not
it.
gonna do it, except in certain circumstances.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it. That's it. Everyone saw me go in the tree. No one could see me behind all the foliage. I am now apparently invisible.
You're super
All good
invisible.
stuff. All good stuff.
Super invisible. I love it.
Super invisible.
Yeah, you're crazy super invisible. All right, Ada.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. Oh yay, it did the thing, I remembered.
Ooh, wow.
But I'm casting it at 4th level. So it would be
I'm gonna use a reaction to replenish that.
4d4.
Can you?
I believe.
You already used it once.
Did you already?
Oh, okay. I thought that was like what we said we were already gonna do. That's my bad.
Yeah, I thought the replenish thing was like a once per day.
Yeah, I got it
Yeah.
wrong. That's my bad.
Yep.
I've cast 2 4th level spells. I still have one, even though I should be out of spell slots.
Right.
And I don't know if Sigrun has seen me cast this before, but everyone else has. Normally it's little weasels and badgers, and they're adorable and they're angry. This time it's 7 different figures, and 4 of them are much smaller. And as they kind of like shimmer in and out, you start to see faces. And if you were at the shrine, you see that one of the 3 larger ones looks just like her mother, and there are 2 other women and 4 much younger ones. And this is why I wanted to cast it, even if it wouldn't do damage.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good sound effect.
Beautiful.
Wait, are you gonna zone of truth the battle though?
No.
So he has to tell you the truth about things while you're fighting him to the death. No, okay, that's fine.
No, I feel pretty solid in him being an asshole.
Valid.
Besides, she can always talk
Alright,
to him after he's dead.
Yeah, the knights and nobles are just you taking the dodge action, unless stated otherwise. Cull, anything else you do in prep?
Just like what I said previously of using the lure to do inspire for bless. So.
Yes. Doing inspire.
And everybody in the party has that.
Okay, everybody is blessed.
Okay, bless. Just bless. Okay.
Yep, blessed. All right.
Where'd your spirit guardians go?
Ooh.
Oh, there were 2 on my end. Can you not see it anymore?
No.
I cannot.
Weird.
That is weird.
Sorry.
I'll try again. Just ignore me. I think it's just being funky.
Okay.
All right, and Cull, you are concentrating on bless.
There you are.
Ada, you're concentrating on spirit guardians.
I sure am.
Hap, you are technically concentrating on your readied action.
Yep, until I decide on a new ready action, I'm just kind of
Right.
holding onto that ready action.
Yep.
And I'm
Alright.
concentrating on enhanceability.
Yes, thank you.
And Odrin is
Just putting little
concentrating
pink
on look
icons.
really hot, really mean.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Odrin is
All right,
doing their
so yeah, just
best
putting little
call
pink dots if you're
impression.
concentrating. Perfect. All right, Leofric doesn't seem to be doing anything. He just readies a maul in one hand and a small dagger in the other.
Ooh. May I ask?
Yes.
How does he look?
He looks sweaty.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
this should not have to last long. It will not be instant, and you're not sure how long it will take, but you can see that he has drunk the poison. All right, Sigrun.
So I know we can't magically assist or anything like that, but just for clarity, if we perceive things happening that Ada might miss, are we allowed to scream it out while the fight's happening? Is that something that's allowed?
Yeah,
Or
you're
is
allowed
that
to
kind of-
comment, shout advice, holler.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, it's
Then
not
two
going to be
things.
discreet, but it's allowed.
Then I
Yeah,
would
you
like
can
to
go, the chair, give him the chair.
He's right behind you. That's not really
Pile
him. It's
driver.
magic. So
Sorry.
I'd like to keep my
Rope.
perception up. Can I keep? I have a passive of 19. I don't know if I have to say I'm keeping perceptive or if I could just get. I don't know how that works. But I do want to have a held
your
action
passive's
of.
really good.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll notice if he's like murmuring something that looks like he's secretly doing magic, and I could scream it out loud. Ideally. But otherwise, etherealness, I'm gonna hold my action until if it looks like Ada's about to get a death blow or something, I would like to cast it so I can appear right in front of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So while you're concentrating, you cannot ready a spell, because yeah, like kind of like holding the spell and waiting like to trigger it, it uses your concentration.
Then I'll wait until that round if health gets low, and
Yep.
I'll just say this.
Yep. All right. I will keep your passive perception in mind, and I will let you know if you spot any shady stuff that gets
Thank
lower
you.
than a 19. All right. That gets us to the end of the round.
Oh, does Scold need to be an initiative just in case?
Oh, whoops.
No, they're
Answer's
giggling,
yes.
but
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. She's just standing there looking intimidating for now.
Snickering under her breath.
All right. Just a teeny bit.
There's something about a very scary looking person laughing at you that is
Mhm.
intimidating in its
That's
own way.
true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, the thing is, she just generally is a scary person, so her laughing in innocent delight, especially when she's like right next to this head on the axe, it's a little bit shaking. All right. So, Leofric salutes. Came in a little loud. All right. So, if we're doing just you and Leofric, it'll be you and Leofric, and potentially another thing might happen. But if anybody is wanting to like intervene, interject, please speak up. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume it's just Ada and Leofric doing things. So, Ada, it is your turn.
Yeah, the best part of being invisible is not to be known. You got this, Ada. I hope Ada can just feel
I'm
that
going to
vibe.
move in and attack, and I now have a weapon attack on my character sheet.
Oh hot damn.
28.
Snap.
Aw.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh, you rolled a 19 just right off the bat.
you're
I did.
mad.
And he also
Wild.
has to do a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Talk about
Amazing.
daddy issues in a roll.
Mhm.
Okay, wisdom save. That's a 21.
Okay, he takes 10 damage every round he's in the Spirit
10.
Guardians.
10 damage. Why can't I see your spirit guardians? That is so weird.
Yeah, it keeps going
I
away.
don't know. It's being funky. It's there.
All right. Anything else for your turn? As you deal
Nope.
20 damage to him.
Nope.
Okay. All right. He is going to do his maul attack first.
At disadvantage.
Um, At disadvantage, yep. Which misses. It is an 8. He's going to do his dagger attack at disadvantage still. That's another 8. Both attacks miss as the maul just swipes past your shoulder and the dagger like skirts past your ear. Amazing. Nothing else happens this round.
You
It
just
is
hear
back to you,
Odrin
Ada.
screaming.
I'm gonna attack again.
Go for it.
Oh, that does not hit. I'm gonna use one of my inspirations to try again.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gross!
Worse and worse.
Ada, what is the total if you rolled a 14 on the die?
For the first one with bless, it would be an 18. Oh wait, if I rolled
Okay.
a 14 on the die, sorry.
14 on the die.
Let me try. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled what did I roll the first time?
8.
I rolled an 8.
So it'd be a +6. Plus 6 and 14 is 20. Plus
Oh,
14
I
would be
rolled a
24.
2 the first time. Yeah. I
Yeah.
rolled a 2 the first time.
Yes.
So it'd be a 24.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 both
14.
times.
Yeah.
24?
It would be a 24, yeah.
If you rolled a 14 on the die.
If you rolled a 14.
Okay. Alright.
Thank you for that math help.
Yeah, so what you see is it's almost like you can see what he's about to do before he does it. So for a brief moment you see that he's about to dodge right. You were fully gonna go right where he was, like on the left, but then you course correct at just the right moment, and we're gonna use your well, I guess it doesn't matter which roll we do.
Same.
Your second roll hits. So 7 damage total.
Plus the Spirit Guardians, right?
Oh. And
Yeah, it
that's actually
technically hits
something
on
else
his
I was
turn.
supposed to be rolling.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, forgot to roll something at the end of the round because he's not doing so hot. And yeah, he doesn't move out of the Spirit Guardians, so yeah, he's still there. Okay. Anything else
Wait,
for your
before
turn?
Ada's turn, again, before we go back around, I just realized if we can't do anything else, maybe now someone else can try to distract him for the next round. Only saying that out loud because I'm not great at performance, but I'll do it, and I'll try to roll to distract him again for another round. But if someone else is better,
If need be, Cole can try and intimidate from the sidelines.
flash
but-
him. No, oh, sorry.
Oh, well, not what I originally thought, but
It's still a leg.
Out of character for secret.
Okay, so Cole, your turn is in between Ada's and Leofric's. Do you want to try for an intimidation check?
yeah, maybe not. Maybe
So this
intimidation,
is
not
the-
performance.
Yeah, this is the influence action.
Uh,
Oh, let's see. Ada, you haven't been damaged yet, so you don't need to roll
Okay,
concentration.
never
or
mind.
anything.
Go.
Yep, that one does not affect him.
no.
All right, Leofric's turn.
Yep.
He's gonna do same thing as before. He's gonna try to slam into you with his maul. This time it's no longer a disadvantage. All right, that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you take 14 bludgeoning damage as his maul just slams into you.
Okay.
And you are prone. Which means melee attacks have advantage right now. Okay. He's gonna do the dagger. This is at advantage since you're prone. 18 to hit.
Am I allowed to use duel? The spell.
No casting spells after the duel has started.
Okay.
Yeah, good question.
Okay. It hits.
Yep. So 13 piercing damage, and you notice there's kind of an opal in the pommel of his dagger, and you see it an energy kind of seep from you into him, and it seems to like revitalize him or like surround him with additional energy.
Gross.
I scream, disarm him!
Okay.
Concentration's good.
You do maintain concentration. All right. He does need to take the damage from the spirit guardians. How much damage does he take?
He's saved, right? That would be 10.
Oh, I didn't roll his new save. Is it wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh, we got 12 this time.
Oh, that'd be 21.
Nice.
Dang.
Just
Yeah,
lost
the
half
the
game.
spirits all like whoosh around him, and kind of like surround him with these awful whispers, and he staggers a little bit to the side, haunted by them. You also see, oh, whoops. How much damage was that? I did something wrong on my end.
21.
There we go. Okay. You notice that energy that had come from the dagger that surrounded him, that depletes on that hit and hits him with a little bit extra. So mechanically, the dagger is giving him temp HP.
Gotcha.
All right, and then I do have to do one more bit of damage for him because you see his skin becoming more and more pale as he gradually weakens.
What does the
Sickly.
poison condition do for people again?
So he doesn't currently have the poison condition
bummer.
yet, but he is taking poison damage at the moment.
Okay.
But that could change.
Cool.
All right, nothing else happens unless anybody else acts. Ada, we are back to your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and try to hit him again. That would be a
I don't-
16.
Why does this track have like 30 seconds of silence at the end? I'm not
Yeah, I
using
don't know.
this.
I don't know.
Give me a second. I have something that works. Nope,
there we
not
go.
that one. Where is it? No, I like this one. This is what I was looking for. There we go. Sorry. All right,
Ambiance.
so you attacked 16. 16 hits. That's 10 damage altogether. He is not looking hot. His hair is all disheveled. All that neatness seems to be wearing away. A lot of his frills have been slashed away. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Cole, do you want to attempt
Yes.
another intimidation check? Go for it.
Please. Might as well. That's a 20. Not now.
Okay. All right. He does not save against it. So his next attack, not his full next turn, but his next attack will be at disadvantage,
Awesome.
which is going to happen right now. He seems to be a one-trick pony. He seems to be trying to like knock you down so that he can like get some temp HP from you. So Maul comes in swinging at disadvantage, which makes a huge difference. The first time was a 23, second one was a nat 1. So that
Amazing.
misses. Yep.
Paul is
all right,
glaring.
yeah. Yeah, he just sees like your whole squad just leering at him and sees like all these supporters that are clearly very loyal to his current opponent. And he just is more nauseated. He's gonna try with the dagger, with the opal pommel. That's an 8. He's favoring the number 8 today. Right,
Misses.
and that does miss. He's going to try to get away from the spirit guardians. He's gonna move out this way. You are allowed to take an attack of opportunity, though.
Oh, beautiful. 13.
13 misses. He's out of range of spirit guardians now, but at the end of the round, he does succumb a little bit more to poison. All right, back around to your turn.
I'm just gonna move and attack.
Yep. All right.
16?
That's a 16. 16 hits.
That
It's
plus
12.
spell is making all the difference.
Yes. Yeah, he is for sure really, really struggling now. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Cole, go ahead if you want to do your intimidation.
Please.
Okay, let me have him roll save. He succeeds, so that's a 17.
Yep.
All right. On his turn, he is looking really bad. He looks almost surprised that you're doing so well, and that he's just. He kind of looks at himself and, what did you do to me? Just like your mother. So you must share her unnaturalness.
Ooh. Okay.
All right,
answer
he's
the
gonna go
question.
now. He's gonna do maul. All right, 24 to hit.
Jesus.
That hits.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage and you are prone.
Okay.
The knife's coming in at advantage. All right, that's a 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. 6 piercing damage, which he gains as temp HP.
Before Ada goes, can I get a chance to intimidate him?
You may.
Since he's facing kind of in my direction.
Sure. You could even like skirt around the edges if you really want
hell
to get in his
yeah.
sights.
And since, I'm keeping up my rage, we're gonna use my strength to do this. Oh, I did it at advantage,
Amazing.
sorry. I didn't mean to. So.
Can I help them if
Well,
I'm
but-
running back and forth behind them really fast?
But you said you were using your rage to do this, right?
Yes,
So,
yeah.
but that just means you can use your strength.
Yeah.
Don't you get strength checks at advantage while you're raging though?
Oh god, does it really stack like that?
I'm trying
It
to think. I'm not
should.
sure.
I think it does, yes.
fun.
Advantage
Let me
on
see
strength
what he
checks
rolls
while in a
regardless.
rage, yes. Well, that's a bit broken.
I'm so sorry he rolled a nat 20
Ah.
on saving against it.
He's feeling
Can I do a
spicy
distraction
since he
then?
just did something.
Can I just do some acrobatics behind cartwheels to distract? I'm not intimidated.
You want to distract?
But with acrobatics and cartwheels. Can that work?
I don't know if you would find that distracting.
I mean, hard to look away.
You know what? Try it at disadvantage. Go for it.
Okay. Oh,
It does nothing.
hurtful. Okay.
It's beautiful. Like, actually, you see one of the nobles go,
Okay,
"Oh wow!"
I was in the circus when I was younger. God.
Like, there's like one random noble going,
Giving a golf clap.
yeah, just very
I would like
polite.
to know the random noble's name. please.
I know, right?
Thanks, I guess.
Who is this random
Yes.
noble who appreciates acrobatics?
Bartok.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Okay,
Yes,
we'll
right,
run
right,
like
right.
that.
From Anastasia?
I feel like there's like some instant regret here.
That's part of the movie.
It's Triss.
No, I
the
regret
killer,
nothing.
sir.
Ada, it is your turn.
Did
He
he
is
move out of the
looking-
spirit guardian?
Oh, let's see. When it was his turn.
I'm
ooh.
prone, if that makes a difference.
Yeah, he would try. We have him move over this way. Or however far he needs to get out of it.
Can I still do an opportunity attack if I'm prone? It's probably a disadvantage.
It's at disadvantage, but you can still do it.
Alright, I'll do it. Feels silly not to. That's a 17.
That
Sweet.
hits.
Nice.
And he's still up. But he is looking real bad. I want to ask, as you're attacking, are you saying anything in response to his taunts?
Oh, I think that last one, so on this turn, because of Long Strider, I have enough movement to get up and get back over to him. I would say, yeah, I think I do. And let like some of the purple glow come into my eyes a little bit. And then just try to attack him again.
Beautiful.
Oh.
All right.
Double 19s.
19 hits. All right. What does it look like?
Yes! Oh my god, do it!
And also, very importantly, do you kill him outright or do you knock him unconscious?
Kill him.
I drop the sacks and I grab the Kerwick dagger from my belt and I slit his throat.
Definitive, I love it. Hap, you can't see, approves.
I would like to make sure I'm on the other side of the arena by the time this happens, just in case knights or nobles react. I just want to be like a pause, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, you look around and you look down at him, choking out his final breaths, not even able to get a gasp in, not even able to get final words in. He sees that purple fury in your eyes, the features of your mother mirrored, and the spirits that surround you sharing that rage, and he pathetically sags and collapses.
Yeah.
The nobles on the hilltop look stunned for a little bit. The knights as well seem hesitant. They're kind of looking to see who's in charge. The nobles look a little bit scared of you, and everybody here seems reluctant to say anything or act.
Oh no.
But their eyes are all on Ada.
Okay, so I have story with me, right?
You do?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up Story. I'm just gonna whisper in Story's ear because I think Story can tell Ada, be like, Ada, you gotta do something. You gotta take charge right now. Establish dominance right now. I'm telling that to Story to tell to Ada. It's like,
I'm just
Ada,
gonna bow right now and hope people follow suit. Just,
I'm invisible.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, I would see Sigrun doing this and would do the same.
Yeah.
in a raider fashion. I can't think of what would.
Probably
I just get
like
down on one knee. I
I
think.
was gonna say I'd
Kneel.
get down on one knee.
I don't have a shield,
We're
but
gonna have romantic moments. I didn't realize you guys were like that. Anyway, I would also like to point out when I'm telling this to Story, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna call her Princess Ada in that statement. It's like Princess Ada.
Mean.
Princess. Do it.
Queen,
Establish dominance.
technically.
Be a
This
queen.
Mean.
Ada, not Ada.
You
Story
queen.
is not nearly as magical as a Karn, even though Story is also familiar.
I
You're
just
just
want
talking to
Story to
Story.
tell you that
Just
telepathically
looks
with
at you.
familiar link.
Story just looking at Hap like,
I have to be like
I
all
just
of my
need that
senses
Story to
in
convey
Story
this
to
message.
get anything. Story just looks at you.
Do you
Licks your
want
nose.
a car to bite you into doing shit? Because that's the alternative.
I'm gonna do something.
I'll also
Okay,
be
well,
like,
a car's gonna change from being a centipede, still invisible, into a closet, and you're just gonna feel a shove on your back towards the nobles, like trying to shove your shoulder.
Ikarn was actually squished when Leofric fell down, and no.
Yeah.
No, Akar's more resilient than that. Don't even. Akar's fine. Anyway.
I am just gonna turn and walk just over to that center area, and I am going to try to summon. I've let the spirit guardians go, and I'm gonna try to like emulate Civ as much as I can because I saw her lead. I am my mother's daughter. Queen Althwyn Kerwick was my mother. I am Adela Kerwick. And you all heard the challenge that I issued. And I know at least one of you here still holds fealty to the Kerwick name. There are terrible things happening in this world right now. And for any of you that do believe in Ragnarok, there are those that are trying to bring it. I know that I was not raised among you, but when the Jotun come, they don't care who's Baendur and who's not.
You see the nobles kind of glancing at each other when one of the nobles, who seems to be an older woman, she's the first to kneel, and the other nobles immediately follow, and the knights following them.
And I've had the Ioun stone circling my head this entire time, too.
Perfect. That's another
Perfect.
helpful relic of your mother, and you do see some of them look at it like recognizing it. So a few of them do invite you to stay at the lodge. They are willing to like plan logistics. Some of them even talk about getting you up to a larger keep. They're apologizing that it's not a castle, but you know it's a reasonably sized keep.
Okay.
And like like asking about like where you want to live within the keep and who you want with you, and they seem to be like asking like what your reign is going to look like.
I hate to ruin this moment. What happened to the body? This feels very important considering previous bodies. Yeah, what's the body doing? I would like to make sure nobody's trying to sneak in a revivify on that thing, or any other form of raising dead.
Hap would have had very specific instructions to loot that body.
Yeah. Loot the body. Do I have to wait until everyone is like not looking? Cause
You're
wait,
invisible.
am I still invisible? Am I still invisible?
You're
Do I have a
still
moment
invisible
of last?
for, I think 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. If I have like
Enjoy
a whole
while it
10 minutes
lasts.
of invisibleness, can I just very thoroughly loot that body?
Sure, roll investigation.
Can Akarn help me loot the body? Akarn was on this body. Akarn would know everything he put in his pocket.
Sure, go for it.
Akarn has
Why
witnessed this
not?
man get dressed. It's a little bit weird. I know. But Akarn was there.
What a note.
It's actually... Should I just go ahead and just use my thing? You know what? Can I just...
What other
investigation?
hijinks can we get into in one day?
A lot.
We gotta
Like
save
the
some
Especially
work.
Hab.
That's true.
I don't know why you're putting this on me. This
You
guy
didn't
would have
get
been
it.
dead hours ago if you just let me do the other plan.
He's dead.
Alright, investigation.
Oh!
Yes! Give me everything! See, this is what was supposed to happen. The card had to suffer through staying with that man.
True.
I'm gonna tell card how great a card is.
Preach.
Good job, baby. You did so well today. I didn't have to do a whole like 4th level inflict wounds on that guy to make sure he died before you did.
It's a good plan.
It was a great plan. That's why Karn was in touching distance of him the whole time. I was going to unleash my most powerful damage spell that I could that was touch.
Yep.
It's a good one.
So the knife that you had on him, does not seem to be inherently magical. It looks like he was just able to take advantage of, like just how gems and stuff work. I can't give you a temp HP dagger. It's
Why
just,
not?
It was from the stat block I used.
Why not?
'Cause
I
I'm
have a
gonna.
temp HP warlock leafy
Yeah,
thing.
you'll have so much temp HP. You don't need a temp HP source.
It's not about needing it. What if we get a new party member that you are trying to kill? They may need a temp HP dagger. Have you ever thought about Skull? Skull
I
might
can
need a
hold it for
HP
later.
dagger. Have you thought about that?
You killed one beloved NPC. Anyway, the dagger's worth 800 gold.
Jesus.
Ooh,
Hell
hello.
yeah.
Do we want a dagger or do we want gold?
Hello.
Are we gonna sell out our beloved
I
NPC's
don't think
life
we're get-
for gold?
we're-
Is that
I
what
don't
I'm
think we're-
hearing?
I don't-
The
I don't think
bargain
we're
is.
getting the dagger in all its glory.
We should
Maybe.
just sell the dagger.
Can we? Do we even have a shot of getting this dagger, or is it like the gold or a boring dagger? Like what are my options here? Bargaining with the devil or God. Which deity would you like to be? That's what I'll call you. Just don't be a
what was the
stone fort.
question?
Oh, well, you said it was worth 800 gold, which makes it sound like we can either take the knife and have temp HP or gold. But I did just establish we might have some squishy members you try to kill. Should I take the knife instead of the gold? Is that what the bargain is?
It's not
or is it
inherently
gold or
magical. That
nothing?
was him using his own.
Okay.
That was his one magic skill that he learned how to do.
So it's
Okay, so
the
it's
core
just
or
gold.
800 gold.
All right. I
So
guess
it's
if-
800 gold.
I guess we have to
It's
take
gold.
800 gold.
Ugh, shucks.
Anything else? Anything
Oh,
fun?
darn, poor thing. There's a signet ring that's worth another 150 gold.
Okay, when you
it's
say
kind of
signet
inlaid with, like,
ring,
teeny
does
tiny
it give me
rubies.
power to like sign into laws and shit? Can I do anything really funny with that signet ring? Does it signify anything? Do I have to give it to Ada?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could technically claim you're part of, like, his line, like, sign things as, like, a member of that line, but, like,
That sounds worth way more than just that much gold. I'm just saying.
yeah, I'm trying, because he had a different family name than your
Ada.
mother, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
I don't
one
think I need
ring,
one.
one letter, I could start a whole
Oh, no, he
war
did go
with
by Kerwick.
people.
Yeah, sorry, it's a Kerwick family ring.
So I could use that ring, sign some papers, declare war on people, and they're gonna think it's legit if I have this ring when I
They're
sign
gonna
things.
think it's Ada.
Mm-hmm.
Ada, do you trust me to sign on your behalf? You know what? I'm just gonna give Ada the ring. Screw it. I'll be nice today.
Thank
She'll
you.
just have a floating ring that shows up in her pocket later. Anything else on the dead body?
No, that's it.
No other?
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Fine. Ada is
I
gonna
will
find a ring in her
say-
pocket later.
Okay.
I assume this is a lot for Ada. So,
Right. That would be
with
important.
the flurry of questions from nobles and stuff, Cull is gonna kind of like put himself a little bit between and just like be like, Ada will answer questions later. You can tell them to me.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you.
He's done paperwork lately.
Okay.
What's a little more?
It's true. Odrin's also gonna kind of, you know, at this point, the head is back in a bag at Odrin's side, and she'll kind of walk up behind and just put a hand on Ada's shoulder and just be like, "It's okay, we're here." Just kind of steadying Ada, just in case the adrenaline is finally draining.
I'm gonna give my card to
I
Bartok.
don't know how to tell them I'm not staying. I'm not staying here.
All right. You might need
That's
a
gonna
day
be
or
a whole
two
thing.
to get everything
Okay.
set up, and then you can tell them you're not
I
staying.
think so. Okay. That's a good plan.
Need to find at least
Yep,
one trusted advisor.
Yeah.
I vote the daughter of the guy at the shrine.
Does she have political expertise?
Who cares? At this point, we just need a
It's
nice
normal person.
We need a good
Yeah.
person.
Don't good people tend to die when they become leaders?
What?
Yes.
Apparently.
You're gonna feel so bad later.
Yeah, you're gonna feel so bad when that person either turns into an assassin's victim or a puppet. You need a strong person, is what you need. By the way, I made sure to pop up from my invisibility from behind a tree so people don't think that I was actually fighting next to Ada this whole time. So I'm not gonna come out of invisibility standing over this guy's dead body.
I don't know you guys' ship very well, but do you guys have anyone on the ship that works on the ship that you would trust that can stay behind and run things in your honor? Because then it's someone you already trust that's been working with you. No, aye.
No
Ship
one else
crew
has been there.
sucks. Okay.
True.
Yeah.
We don't-
I know some Baendur.
Are you volunteering to leave us, Scold?
Gold?
Gold?
What? Dagger. Fine.
That does make sense.
Picked up on it.
That makes a lot of sense. Would you want to do that?
I don't know. It was past few weeks have been especially with Odor. And I've been rudderless, aimless. I could use, if you need me here, I could use the time to think, figure some things out. Maybe not forever,
Mhm.
but at least to find your people, find your team, get them settled.
I would trust you to do that.
I don't like it, but it's your
Thanks.
life, so Riley's staying. Whatever. So happy for you. Okay. Just gonna turn around.
Wow.
I'm happy.
The Baendur nobles seem to have organized a feast. They've acknowledged that you're departing. They've tried to, like, some of them got a bit clingy, but Cull seems to have, like, beaten them off with a broomstick. But they invite you. Would you want to be in the keep, or would you rather be somewhere like the lodge where you were before?
Probably somewhere like the lodge where we were before.
I have a question.
Yeah, Cole looks like you
Yes.
had. Is Cole actually raising his hand, or is it just me?
No, that's me.
I'm just picturing Cole in the
I could see
background being
Cole do
like,
that.
hello, Your Majesty,
Yep.
Cole here.
Princess Queen Ada.
I was wondering, how far away was that the family with the small, like, vineyard that Cole had seen before? Like, how far, like, a distance was that from here?
Couple hours.
Okay. If it wasn't that far, he was gonna go and try and invite them, since it's a feast and they are struggling.
Yeah, they accept the invitation. You see the young one that you found before. I was like, the fellow is not gender neutral enough. Like, the young one. But they seem to have brought their parents along with them, and they're definitely getting their bellies filled and enjoying the wine, though probably not as much as some other people because they seem like a little bit done with, like, the smell of grapes. But you know, it's just sheer exposure. You know, you just get
I get that.
too used to it. Yeah. But yeah,
Sorry, I didn't
there's
see Jay
all
leave. I
sorts of
thought they were hiding.
appreciation. And...
Oh, jeez, for real.
It looks like they're hiding behind the curtain for a second. I was like, what's going on?
No, all good. Yeah, So, yeah, mechanically, you can basically, like, this doesn't have to happen during this session, but any instructions you want to leave with Skuld, as far as, like, policies, action plans, usage of
Oh, no.
Baendur resources in fighting Ragnarok, she, seems very determined to understand what the Queen is directing and what the Queen wants done.
Oh, can we start a war with the Lutens using the Baendur?
No, we're
Princess?
not doing that. These people have been
You're no fun ever since you became queen.
I will
these people have been
say,
trod upon for years
Cull
by
is
a
like
shitty ruler.
Cull is mumbling little paperwork advice to Skuld that he learned from Hrolf very recently. Just
Amazing.
trying his best because
Fill it out
he
in
would be
triplicate.
yeah.
Odrun would also
You don't
suggest
have to. You don't have to
Ada-
actually write your name. You can just squiggle something. They won't care.
Odrun would actually suggest that Ada leaves the signet ring with her.
I was thinking the same thing.
That way she doesn't
Okay.
actually have to sign anything. She can just stamp it.
So
There you
the other
go.
question I have is, does this kingdom have any resources that would allow for easier contact between Skuld and us? Like basically like a sending stone kind of thing, or does Skuld just kind of have to wait around until Ada like sends her a message? Like, is there any other sort of? Do we have carrier pigeons in this kingdom? Like,
So sending stones would allow for one message back and forth per day. Those would be perfect for
Cool.
check-ins. Let's have one person roll an investigation check, see if you're able to acquire one.
Can I roll with help?
you're definitely
Is that,
getting
is that
help. I just-
contested?
Ooh.
Is that contested?
Oh yeah, is it contested?
Because if not, I'm rolling that,
It's
and
uncontested.
I'm succeeding. Yes, I'm doing that.
Amazing.
I love these roots.
I still
Roots
have
are
my
cool,
root
you
because
found
I
a
didn't
sending
use it
stone.
earlier too. I knew this.
Your guys'
Stuff
roots
is-
are badass.
Oh,
Mine I have to wait until
Any
something
regret on
shitty
that?
happens
Wild.
to me.
absolutely wild.
But yeah, no, I just think it'd be easier instead of being like, oh yeah, we should check it out. Skuld. And Skuld is like, you should have checked it a week
Good
ago.
thought.
Your kingdom was on fire. We're trying to reach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
Oh, you're
basically
in the warranty.
yeah. And by the way, Cole, the way it happened was you went outside and you saw somebody walking along with a little tray going, sending stones right here, sending stones.
Yeah,
Repeating it in Baendur and
Amazing.
common, like,
How many can we get? How many stones?
oh, you're with the queen here. Like,
dang.
Wait, we might need more sending stones.
Why do
All
I
the
feel
I
like
time.
give
All
you
of them.
one pair.
why do I feel like this is a projection of Lopnir in disguise? It just disappears as soon as you guys turn around.
Okay, well, I have contributed.
You want? Sure, they
Right.
disappear into the crowd. You turn around and say thank you, and they're just gone.
What was their name?
Why not? They didn't say. They were gone before you could ask.
Miss.
As soon as we get back, the main advisor is gonna be Bat Guy, whose name I forgot.
Bartok.
But that one.
I already gave him my card if he wants to hire me later.
Yeah, I'm expecting him and Skull to get along swimmingly.
Oh my god.
Great.
Um,
I would like to.
Yeah,
know
Skuld is like
the
leaning
side
over to Ada. Skuld is like talking with Ada, going like, I think that Lord Bartok or whoever, he's trying to offer you some of his merkin skips from his fleet. I do not recommend them. The Baendur ships are just a load of flotsam, and I don't think you would. Like
I would agree. Okay, great. Perfect. We
He's
will
already
thank
doing
him
great.
graciously and tell him to use his resources to help the people here recover from the shittiness of Leofric. But say it better than that.
Sure.
Um,
They seem pretty
That's-
pretty flexible. Like even the nobles that were part of Leofric's entourage, they seem to be like, especially when they see Skuld, the one who was laughing maniacally at the head on an axe.
Mhm.
The ones that want to whine about like lowering tribute and things like that, they're like, what? But never mind.
beautiful.
Mhm.
Has Fenric had anything to say? over the last day or so.
Oh, Adela, the things you shall do with this kingdom. I cannot, I can see it now. I have so many visions. Darling, the tapestries that you shall
Oh my
hang in this
God.
keep here, you would not believe. I think there should be a tapestry of you defeating your father. Oh, the cinema of it. Not cinema, that word doesn't exist.
The
But, like,
theater.
the
A
the
theater.
theatricality. It is legendary.
We'll see. You just keep dreaming. Entertain yourself. Oh, the
Um,
tapestries.
Also, as a side note, whenever anybody does still kind of like, if they look at Scold like they might talk back to her, you'll see Odrune kind of leaning out from behind and lifting up the head.
Still showing the head.
Because they haven't
Oh,
given
dear.
it back yet.
Oh,
Also, I will say if at any point Senric is talkative and Ada seems like that's annoying because everybody else is feeling talkative, then Cole would have offered to take the ring if need be.
he won't stop talking about tapestries.
We can talk about much more than that.
Okay, great.
Beautiful. All right. We're gonna go to break right now. So we'll be back in 7 or 8 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you and see what happens in the aftermath of the great duel. See you in a few. welcome back. So, after settling business with the Baendur, y'all bid a very fond farewell to Skuld, who is going to make sure Queen Adela's will continues to be enacted as they transition to being under your power.
Every time
And
someone
you
calls her
all
Adela to her
easily make
face,
it back to the ship.
Ada's like, Ada. Every time.
Some of them full ignore that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Off with their heads.
Welcome back. Nothing too exciting, I hope.
Nope.
Rolf, we have a queen.
Oh, fantastic! Where is she?
She's
You
right
don't
here.
like Baendur, Rolf.
Yeah, Oh, right, because you're okay. Yes, okay. So, your biological father was king, but now you're the queen. Oh, fantastic! Congratulations. Sorry for your loss.
Sure.
No,
Nope.
he's dead. It's a good thing.
No? Oh, okay. Process that in a very healthy, normal way.
Yes, he
As
dies.
we do all things.
Don't we all?
I would say, is the ship at full health? I know we're back to whatever, but I didn't know if that was still a little bit low.
Yes. Yeah, ship is
Oh.
back to full health. All right.
Yay.
Where to next then?
Oh, God. Do we still have to go to Tanog?
We haven't been. Do we want
Can
to go
I
Tunnel?
I'd like to send to I can't remember her name, but Ada would, the head of the Volve, to just check in on timelines. Make sure we have time for a
Yrsa?
stop. Yrsa, yes.
Yeah, they're yeah, Drift Hall is drifting a little bit closer to you all, so that does buy you a few extra days before they start being concerned.
Beautiful.
I'm along for the ride, wherever you want to go. I have no idea. I think Turnfall is the only place I know about from you guys' quest load at the moment.
Yeah, remind me, what are we expecting to find in Tonarg, just as a refresher?
We're hoping to find additional proof of the Luton's crimes.
Specifically the Jarl.
Yes.
Right.
And
Kare
and
Brannisker,
Gunna's
right?
probably there. Yes, that asshole.
Hate him.
So there's the clan chief, there's Gunnar, the fella that burned your family's house down.
We think Medrash is at Drift Hall or elsewhere. And oh my gods. Rolf, your mom's supposed to be there.
In Tonark?
Oh yes,
Yes.
with that strange afflicted fella.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about him. Yep, that's happening.
Vandal, right? That
Vandal. Yep. He's on the tried to kill
no,
us once.
he didn't mean to kill us, did he?
I don't think he did, but there's something going on there.
He did, but he
back.
didn't know what he was doing. I think is
And
a bit
that
more
in and of
accurate.
itself is suspicious, actually.
Yeah, I kind of am curious. Wasn't he
Yes,
supposed to
it
kill
gets in-
people who do magic like that?
He's supposed to be a seeker, but he was in a death dream. And that's what's very confusing about all of this.
Very.
Yes.
Tanarg, we go.
Fantastic. Okay, so talk to the Vandal fella, investigate the Linyal and Gunner, and see what happens, I suppose.
Yep.
I think that sounds about right.
Fantastic. Skull, everyone.
Oh, and Skull
Alright,
stayed behind. Speaking
Oh
of,
yes, we're not missing anyone.
Oh! You have, well, now I want to send her like a message. If only I had an object that I could
Guess what?
send 25
You
cards.
didn't even know.
Should we be admitted
Yes.
Dark Cult didn't notice Skull wasn't there in the first place?
Rock.
Amazing. Hi,
Does
Skull,
everyone-
it's Troll.
Does everyone have one? And Skull is just carrying around like a belt of sending stones.
No, there's just one that's getting passed
Okay,
around, but
okay,
he wants to
okay.
use today's message to like just
Somebody's
say
afraid to give us
hi.
all a pair of sending stones. I've already asked
We-
for more sending stones, but
We
Maybe we'll
we
do
saw her yesterday. It's
I
okay.
miss you. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Like,
miss you, I love you.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm listening so intently for
I know,
whatever
I want to hear what she
the
says.
reply is. Is it speaker? Is it a speaker sending stone? Is that how that
Can it
works?
please be because it's
Is
communal?
Skull just walking around and all of a sudden a message from her belt is just belted out next to her? Is that how sending stones work?
We're gonna regret it if we need it in a secret, stealthy way later.
Oh, I bet it's just a sending spell message in your head thing, but still, it'd be really funny if, like, a voice, like, Skull's having a serious conversation, it's like, I love you, I miss you, I'm so proud of you.
yeah, whether you overhear it or not, Rolf does get a reply. You too.
Aw.
That's
Love
it.
it.
That's the whole message.
Communicative as ever.
Yep.
Amazing.
All right. So I need one person to make a survival check, please.
Guidance.
Should have had it ready.
Good.
I don't have bless anymore, so let me turn that off. I doubt that lasts that long. Okay. Survival.
Oh geez, did we start a new day?
I
Yes,
don't
we
know why it
did.
rolled twice.
Yes.
But either way.
My bad.
Yes. Y'all are on new day. You've rested. Everything's replenished.
My bad.
So yeah, go ahead and do your
My
your
bad.
afflicted. Oh, you're
Sorry.
fine. You're not afflicted today.
Do
Alright,
temporary hit points go away after long rest or after certain time? Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure. Oh.
Yes. All right. So I'm just trying to see. Like, I think there's like art of Tanarg. It's not crazy. Just want to see if I have it. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Please show to everyone. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. So Tanarg, first off, it takes you, you end up sailing into the inlet through the north instead of like having to like portage your ship over the tiny little strip of land that's at the southern end. It's just easier to sail in from the north. So Tanarg is kind of tucked away near the end of this big, long fjord. Tanarg is not the biggest town you visit. Hallwick was definitely bigger. The Lutons tend to be really, really nomadic, but this is their largest permanent settlement. The homes have very steep roofs. They're all unpainted except for these like crudely splattered light blue Wolverine heads on the walls of each building. Like it's on every single residence. There's only a few dozen homes, and then like a large mead hall at the center. and then like a lodge that seems to be there for like political rulership, like mayor's office type stuff. The harbor, though, does seem reasonably crowded. There's plenty of long ships here flying the Luton banner. They do notice your Orn clan colors as you're sailing in, and don't seem to make any mention of it as far as like the dock workers and the sailors and raiders on the shore are concerned. Yep.
I just to try. Is there any like notion that like someone might recognize anybody on the crew, even if it's from like a while back? Just to ask.
So there's a few different things that might make you recognizable. Number one was the Fate Bearers at Drift Hall. So if anybody has stopped here from Drift Hall, they could potentially recognize you from that fairly easily. Some of them could know you from the past. Lutons tend to travel between other Luton settlements fairly regularly, so you could be spotted by, you know, somebody from Medrash's old training group, or anybody who interacted with like map makers that you knew, or who worked with Civ. So yeah, there's definitely a chance of running into somebody. Sorry, I almost forgot something. So during this journey of getting to Tunarg, Hap, your tree is looking very healthy and hardy. I assume you've been feeding it a steady diet of like fish and similar.
Yeah. I was actually literally about to ask that too. It's like, how's my tree looking?
Cool.
Yeah.
Looking great.
It's looking great. That's good. I'm trying to bond with it. I am trying to. We try to spend some time speaking with it a bit. It is a baby tree, but it's still a tree. Yeah. I definitely want to hang out my tree more, but I gotta make sure we're not about to get attacked. So I'm just waiting for a quiet moment here on land to have more time with my tree.
Okay.
Hopefully
I mean, we could say retroactively that it was already healthy when you were leaving Oakton. Like, I'm just saying, you did
weird
have
about
downtime
doing
on the journey.
anything to the tree in the middle of the ocean because I don't know necessarily what would happen. It's like I suddenly give this tree a lot of abilities to do shit on a very tiny boat full of people. I wanted some
would
land.
this be something you would do like I mean, y'all are sleeping on land. Most of the time you don't sleep on the ship.
Let's say if we know the night before we're gonna definitely land, I might do it then. If I know it's just like one day and we have the whole night prior.
Okay, so yeah, let's rewind a little bit.
Oh, now I gotta make decisions if I warn anybody or if I just do shit.
Alright, let me get you away from the ocean a little bit.
Decision
I assume
time.
you find somewhere with trees.
Okay. Oh, don't look at me like that. Okay, here's the real question. Does Cole approach me about me doing anything? Can you sense it?
Things that are suspicious?
Yes. Do you sense it? Do you confront me? Do you ask?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think the tree has a name, right? Oh shit! I forgot! I knew I forgot something! Threatening me with Ada's life and I totally forgot to pick a name for the tree! Shit! Damn it! Okay.
Seeing this internal turmoil.
Anyway.
Cole's a little confused.
Yes, okay, so we're here on land. Cole, you approach me. Go.
Scene.
Holy shit.
Your face is looking weird right now. What's wrong?
Is there something on my face? Did I get like poison ivy? What do you mean
like,
my face is weird?
No, like you're thinking really hard about something.
This is gonna be really awkward, as I'm currently holding the tree while we're having this conversation. Well,
Now,
I
have
just
you
thought,
already started the casting? The
no,
8-hour casting?
no, I was gonna take the tree
Okay.
to a place to cast it, is what I'm picturing in my head as this
Okay.
conversation is happening. This is me just holding this tree.
So you're just like sneaking off.
Yeah, it's like, well, I just thought it was very unfortunate that, this tree can't do anything on the ship. What do you think? You like the wicker, right? I'm thinking maybe we, try to make a different kind of wicker.
No.
It sounded really fun.
Okay. But we
Okay?
learned how.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. No, wait.
Okay.
No, we learned how. No, okay.
No,
Learned how
okay?
wicker. Learned how wickers got made. Is that how wickers come to be?
Look, I don't know. The
is
only wicker we can ask is rather
What do you mean?
ignorant
What-
about
what-
this.
what-
It's really unfortunate.
What is happening?
I'm
right
gonna
now?
try and make something like a wicker.
Why?
Why not? Exactly. There's no good reason why not. So,
What is the
you-
reason why for?
oh, because this is my baby.
Does it have a name?
It will. I've determined a tree would probably like to pick its own name. We're seeing how this goes. They might already have one picked out.
But we don't get to pick our own names.
And that's really unfortunate, isn't it? I would like to be a better parent than that.
Throwing it back in my court.
You're gonna
Take
be
advance warning.
a mother to a wicker that tree is turning into.
This can't be the weirdest thing that's happened to us.
This is the assumption too.
It's up there, I think.
Well, this is all theoretical. We don't know what's gonna happen. Do you want to come?
Sure.
Perception check.
There's a possibility it could imprint and you could now be a father. We don't know
I
what's
don't
gonna
want that.
happen.
Do we see this?
I'll
I
be
only sleep
invisible.
4 hours. Can I perception check?
For real, I don't sleep at all.
Yeah. What the hell?
And my passive perception is now 16.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Hold on one
Oh,
second.
that's the wrong one.
here.
I didn't mean that. I meant perception, not performance. That makes no sense. Oh.
And with observant, I can read lips.
Oh, don't do the +2. I forgot to turn guidance off.
At least we're well.
Are we in the trees? I don't want to do this conversation in front of any of you. Let's be real. Me talking to Cole is one thing.
Are you
Me
within
having this
earshot or
conversation in
eyeshot of the
front
camp?
you. Huh?
Do we see them
What?
go off even?
Are you within earshot or eyeshot of the camp?
Yeah, how far away would Cole have stopped you?
I don't know. I just know I am being sneaky with a tree.
Well,
So
Isn't the tree
the
as
size
big
of
as
your
you?
body. Yeah.
Yeah, the tree's as big as you.
I'm being as sneaky as I can with this tree. Look, I'm just saying, it's usually not my instinct to reveal
Make a
everything
stealth
to
check.
everyone at the same time, okay? We've established
Stealth.
that truth does not get revealed to everyone simultaneously.
Unless you roll
At least
really
in my
bad.
best efforts.
Yeah.
With my best efforts. So I would not intentionally
Yeah, roll stealth.
have this conversation in a place where you could hear. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying I would not make it as easy. That's all.
Stealth check.
It's still possible. Like I'm not saying like absolutely not, but like I'm not gonna be making eye contact with you at all. There should be no
Yep, stealth check.
there should be no way we're making eye contact.
Stealth check time, I think.
Disadvantage. No.
Is my audio working? Is your audio working?
Oh, it's working. She's
It is.
just ignoring
It's all
you.
working.
Working.
Okay, make a stealth check, please.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know if they're sneaking up on us. They could be doing a
I
stealth
know.
check.
We're just minding our own business.
We're just
No, you're not. You
existing.
never mind your own business.
What?
I wish you would mind your own business.
Okay,
Damn
great.
it.
Sigrun spots you.
Yeah.
What?
Same as you.
23.
Sigrun is able to see you sneak off, so Sigrun can do whatever
What?
whatever she wants.
What? My stealth was 24. Damn it.
I think you were not next to Cole when you were sneaking.
Cole isn't forcing me. It depends on when to sneak.
Does Cole need to roll a perception check, or
Did Odrune
Sorry, I
roll?
feel like he's speaking in my head.
I didn't, but Sigrun had elbowed me.
Oh, God, yes.
Sure.
You all are like little freaking nosy grandmas on wicker chairs on front porches, gotta get in all the neighbors' business.
Ironic, you talk about wicker chairs.
Oh, yeah, I guess you just would be the chair. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying you're carrying something that could be a wicker chair.
Don't judge the Wicker's
We have
lifestyle
no idea what's
choices.
gonna happen.
Mhm.
We have no
All
idea.
I know
You
is
are
I
the
see a
only
3-foot
idea I
squirrel
have is a
carrying a
person.
tree.
Okay. Hap, it seems like they're keeping their distance for now.
Am I aware that they're keeping their
And letting
distance for
you and
now?
Cole have their.
You're aware we
Yeah,
didn't follow you.
Am I aware? What is Ada doing?
I don't know if I was included. I might be talking to Rolf.
There you go.
Rolf and I are working on a plan for Raider
I think it was just-
Baendur
yeah.
cooperation.
If you made eye contact, I mean, I would have just passed
What
the.
happened? And you want cooperation? All right. Okay, we have this
Right.
conversation. Cole, are you coming?
always?
All right. Well, then we're gonna go find a spot.
My hunter's mark hat.
Do I feel this happen?
Nope.
Fuck off. All right.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
go.
in general, Hunter's Mark is more like having laser guided sights and scanners. So it's like laser outlined for Sigrun.
Are we going with them? Are we following them? Are we gonna let them? Are we gonna let Cole's better judgment? Like, what are we
I
gonna do?
trust you guys. I have eyes on them in a sense, I guess. So I mean, if I get danger, if they start going really fast, I'll notice. But I trust you guys. If you trust them, we'll just sit here and wait till we hear a scream.
I just know that sometimes Cole's love for Hap overrules his better judgment.
Oh, one sec. Someone's going off in my house. Oh,
Your
sorry.
misperception of me is overruling your better judgment. Cole is actually a clear one. I wish I could be here to
You're
combat
not
that.
here. Shush.
Your bias
I'm
against
gonna-
squirrels is coloring your judgment against Cole's judgment
my
on his trust for me.
God.
I think now that I hear Odrune and Sigrun talking, I'm gonna send a message to Cole and say, "You and Hap are up to shit. Don't die." That's
No
the whole thing.
promises.
That didn't
Alright.
bring confidence.
All right, so Hap, you only have Cole accompanying you.
No, I don't. I have a Karn too, scouting around invisibly, checking out
name is
ahead.
Tree.
It's a
Alright,
cute baby.
Um,
It's just a baby.
so just a
Mhm.
reminder of what the spell does mechanically. It takes 8 hours. The agate you have is consumed. You have to be touching the target for the entire duration. And at the end of it, you have your awakened, charmed being. So, what does it look like as you begin this process?
All right. I get really cozy. We're gonna be in a tree as we do this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make my tree as we do this because my tree, of course, is the best tree, and we're also really tall. I did already try to locate any ironwood in the area. Were there any ironwood other than, of course, my baby in the area?
There were not.
Cool. All right. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get to the tree, get myself settled in a nice spot on a branch. Get myself in. I have my tree in my lap. You know, and I just kind of if this, let me double check. Is the spell verbal? If the spell is verbal,
Yeah, verbal, somatic, and material.
okay. So I'm just gonna put like the agate like next to it, like in the base of the tree where the roots are, because I'm assuming I'm holding it like the roots are bagged in like some sort of soil. So I'm gonna like place it in there. It's in my lap. My hands are just basically like, I don't know, tapping on it. And then I'm gonna be using runic. I'm just gonna be mumbling runic to it, mixed in with whatever it sounds like when I speak with trees, which I imagine is more of that like that whistly, creaking sound. Um, and before I start all that, I'd be like, all right, Cole, it's gonna look weird. Don't worry. In a couple of hours, we're gonna have Ironheart Wicker Baby. And
We.
and then and then I just kind of settle in, and a Karn already knows to be on the lookout to give me an alert if something is happening, and I just assume Cole will too.
Yeah, Cole is pacing.
Yeah, outside the
Okay.
delivery room apparently.
Cole's gonna pace for 8 hours, huh?
All right.
It's working.
All right. Ada, Sigrun, and Odrun, go ahead and clock your long rest. Cole, do you sleep at all during this?
No.
Okay. All right. I need Hap and Cole to make con saves to see if you get exhausted.
Can this be my one uncontested
Oh,
one?
You're good.
Why is there a 5
Nope,
to
it's
that?
a save.
Nah.
There
Is that
should not be a
bless?
5 to that. My bad. Yeah, I think I still had bless on. That's my bad.
Okay, you both are fine.
Ah.
So you don't suffer exhaustion, but you don't get your long rest either. So, all right. So this process continues for the entire night. Jay, can you mute real quick? Thanks. And as the sun begins to peek over the horizon, you see that the trunk of this tree has split off into different parts. And you see tiny little glowing eyes blink open, looking up at you. I'm also going to put the art for this in on the roll.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Look how
There we
cute!
go.
Oh,
Look how cute it is!
it's like a chick. Like a leafy
It's just
chick.
a baby. It's just a baby. Okay.
It's
So
about as tall as you, to be clear.
okay,
it's still
but this
very
is in
much
the
baby.
context of a tree. Have you seen a tree?
Yes, I have.
I'm a fully grown adult for a squirrel beast born. Have you seen a tree? And they point to not a tree, but still. Anyway, I'm gonna try to say, okay, I can speak with trees, but I'm a little bit curious if this awakened creature can speak any other languages. So I'm gonna say hello in common.
Hello.
Ooh, and then I'm gonna try runic. Actually, it's like, do you understand this?
Mama?
Okay, and then the sapling speaks runic. Okay, and then I'm gonna. What happens if I use speak with trees?
It didn't say anything in runic. It responded in
Oh,
common. Sorry.
oh, damn it! But did it understand me in runic?
It didn't say.
Okay. I'm gonna try to speak with trees. It's like, do you still understand this?
Yes, Mama.
Does it say that in common or does it say that in tree language?
In common.
Can you, dear, can you try speaking in this? I'm still doing the speak with trees language.
Am I doing it?
Are they doing
They're
it?
not. It's in common.
You're not gonna give me a free secret language that only we understand? No? Okay. Alright. That's okay. I just hug it. I just hug it. I'm like, oh, hug. Anyway, I hug it. I'm super excited. Cole, what is Cole doing? That's what I need to know.
Staring. This is really freaking him out.
Look, Cole! It's a baby tree! Does it have arms?
Not currently. It actually like nudges you with its foot a little bit, and goes, "Mama, hungry."
Okay. Alright, so this thing does not have arms, so it's basically legs and branches and like a treetop. That's gonna be interesting for uses. Alright. So then I'm just gonna how heavy is it?
How heavy is a sapling that's your height? I don't know. About as heavy
I
as
mean,
it
I
was
carry
earlier,
around a
so I guess you were
staff.
carrying it already.
Is it as heavy as my staff? I carry around a staff.
It's heavier than your staff because there's shrubbery involved.
Shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Okay. So basically what's gonna happen is like, you're hungry? Okay, let's go. And I'm gonna kind of grab it so that I can like take it down a tree it's like, come on, Cole, let's go. As I turn the tree back into my staff. Very excited. And then we're gonna go do what we do best, which is fishing. I'm gonna dive into the water and go kill some fish.
Okay.
And bring in fish.
Roll a survival check.
Survival?
So
Oh shit.
do
What
they
did I
come
do?
back near
Yes,
us to go
for
into the water?
catching fish.
Probably. I don't know.
So
Is there
we'll
water
see
in
them
there?
Just
then.
standing there.
You come back to camp?
I don't know how about I don't have to be right now. I can be near camp.
You
like
can
trying
avoid
to-
camp if you're trying.
Oh, Drew.
Oh.
Should I message Cole again? Should I see if they're alive?
Might want to check in
I
on
can
them.
point out the direction they're in, right? Technically speaking. Yeah, they're that way. They're right over there.
They're over
Can-
there.
Can you
So,
tell if they're
while we're-
alive?
Yeah,
or just
they're moving, so
Oh, okay.
at least Hap is.
Okay.
Okay, so that is not actually a 6. It's a 13. Because I have proficiency when I'm on land and not in cities, and that proficiency is doubled. So it's 3 plus 3, 6. With the 6.
That does make a
So that's
difference.
13.
Yep.
We can go check it out if you guys
do
want to
catch
walk
a
that
few
way.
trout.
Great. Here you go.
I feel like we've given them a
Uh-huh.
whole night
Mm.
of space.
We
And
can
they've
go.
gone
I
a
can
long
direct you
time.
guys towards them.
I don't want to be accused of, I don't know, infringing on somebody's privacy again. She yelled at me
Okay.
last time I did that.
Pass
Well,
that tree. No.
Hap was very concerned about my safety. I'm just getting a little bit concerned about their safety. I think that's fair.
Okay. Do pass. Can
As
you do
you
pass
all
without a
catch up,
trace?
I will do pass that
Let's
tree.
do
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna give myself
hilarious.
blessing of the trickster.
You gonna help me catch some fish?
Cause why not?
Because we're stealthing on them.
Oh,
You
he's
want me to
not
catch
in the
fish?
water. He's just
Huh?
standing next to the water, watching Hap. Staring. Still.
Okay,
I'm
what is my
sending-
sapling doing? Is the sapling waiting next to Cole?
Yeah.
I just want Cole and the
So-
sapling to be sitting next to each other on the bank.
Cole's got at least 10 feet between
As
them.
the rest of the party, as the rest of the party sneaks up, the scene that you stumble upon is Hap is passing fish to this odd shrub creature with glowing eyes, and it seems to be picking it up with its little feet, like picking up a fish and like inserting the fish into the shrub somewhere below its eye region, and you hear just like a faint creaking of wood and something that sounds like wooden teeth chewing. And Cole looks really freaked out.
I think you just see Cole's face like slowly turn towards you guys as he approaches.
We could be stealthy. You don't know.
Or actually, if you guys are stealthing, never mind.
Well, maybe
Are we?
for the how stealthy
Are
we
you
are.
still stealthing?
I don't
Still
know.
stealthing?
We can roll for fun.
Well, we're gonna have to because I wasted a spell slot. So.
Okay.
You didn't. Yeah, roll all your stealth rolls.
Wait,
Well,
do I
Nat
still
10.
damn
have-
it.
Where do I have that? Oh, I don't need +5 on observant. Yeah, so that's a 16, not a that.
Okay. Hap, what's your passive perception?
How wise is Hap?
Oh, you're on mute. Sorry.
11.
Cole's is the same.
Okay. Yep.
We're so sneaky.
no,
Oh wait, we have
they
advantage,
sneak
guys.
right up on
We
you.
do?
Don't we have? Is it past? No, not advantage. Plus 10. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
it's
So
just
22.
plus
That's not a 12. I was freaking out thinking 12 was
Yeah,
it
it's just
anyways.
plus 10.
Okay.
Plus 10.
Oof.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I feel good.
I'm the least stealthy of all
Wait,
of
what's
us.
the sapling passive perception?
Yes.
Do I have to roll for Karn?
Because
too?
that's
Wait, what's
actually
Karn's
hilarious
passive
if they do
perception?
spot it. Give me one sec.
Wait, I gotta figure out what Karn's passive perception, because a Karn's my like lookout here.
Whoops.
A Karn's
Not what I meant to do.
passive perception. Is it just wisdom? Well, their wisdom's a 10, so like that's not helpful. A Karn. What's the sapling's passive
Yep, nope,
protection?
10.
Ugh. We're so sneaky.
Right, you sneak up on people who with no perception. Good job.
I'm in a Pink Panther style.
I'm a little afraid that we're gonna get attacked if we go out there.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
Have they always been doing this?
No, this is brand new.
This
God,
is-
Ah,
is this what you feel like every day, Sigrid?
yes.
Unfortunately, this I
this
think
is not very surprising, actually.
is kind of an example
Um,
of something I was afraid of. I think Hap talked
Once
Coleman
we're
to something.
within 120 feet, I'm not gonna use sending, but I'm gonna use message and do the whole thing. We have to point at someone and go, Cole, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. It's Hap's a mother?
Oh, I can't
doesn't-
hear this.
Wait,
I
can you
don't think
respond
it-
with sending? Or
Yeah.
Oh
by
yeah, I don't
message?
know.
Yeah, you can.
I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, you can.
Oh, I can hear it? Oh, okay. Oh my
Okay.
god.
No, it's just in my head, but he can respond.
I don't know. Hap's a mother. It doesn't have a name. And it likes fish.
Are you safe? Do you need to come over here?
I think it's fine.
Whole raw live fish?
It speaks common. And called Hap Mama.
You were gone one night.
Yeah.
I know that.
What?
Can I perceive that Cole is like
So,
doing
sorry,
anything?
real quick, are you just like casting message like over
We're
and
just
over to like continue
It's just
the-
a cantrip.
Okay.
So.
Just to be clear how this conversation is happening. So what we are seeing visually is Ada pointing at Cole over and over and Cole just like mentally responding, just looking really aggressively into the woods. Just
can't
so
see
we're clear
us.
on what's happening visually.
So,
Do I notice Cole doing this?
He's not hiding it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Cole, you okay? Don't you want to come over here and swim?
Everybody's here.
Oh no. Man, I have to explain things. That was so much fun. Don't you want to do fishing first before we have to explain things?
You'd have to
And
explain
I'm
things
standing
in like an
right
hour
next to
anyway.
the tree. I'm standing
I
right
think
next to this
Cole
tree.
has as many questions as we do.
Cole, you want to come fishing with us in the water?
Gulp.
Maybe I'll fish on my own, and you guys talk to all of them.
Oh,
Maybe-
you okay?
Just Cole, just go
For
jump in the
imagery,
water.
I'm
Just go
realizing
out there.
it's not just
I don't
Hap
think that
though.
thing can swim either way.
It's a creepy tree
Sorry,
and it's
Sarah,
a
what was
wet
that?
squirrel. As I'm saying, that's the visual we have to remember. They're in the water. It's a scary wet squirrel. They don't look as cute when they're
do
soaking
not.
wet. Next to a really scary tree that's just live eating fish.
I am so sorry. What is wrong with you people? You are standing next to an actual tree, and now you have a problem? I didn't realize you were a tree racist. Anyway,
We're not here
We're
yet.
not here yet.
well,
We're
in this
still
imaginary alternate universe where we're having this conversation, I'm calling
we
you
should
tree
go out
racist.
there. Hap
Hope has
is a
pointed out
mother.
that the party is here.
Mm-hmm.
Hap is a mother. I don't know. I think we need to go save him from whatever happened, even if we can't do anything about it. He needs moral support.
right.
This is deeply hurting my feelings that my best friend has to be saved from me and this very cute, adorable tree.
Anyone able to detect thoughts on that tree?
Chew, chew, chew.
Damn.
The most I could do is bring it closer to me, and I'm not sure I want that right now.
Insight check the tree.
No thoughts, only
Go
leaf.
for it.
Oh,
What kind of vibes
You
is
can
this
insight
tree
check the
giving
tree, that's
off?
fine.
it was a
Oh, she did
25.
a 25.
Yeah.
Oh, 25.
How are we
Okay,
feeling about this tree?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to feel particularly strongly about anything other than it keeps looking over at Hap. Like just tilting its little bushy head, body thing. Like you see it tilts a little bit sometimes. Just observing Hap's movements very, very intently.
Ada, did you say that Hap
Feels
is a
okay.
mother? How did she and Cole do
Cole-
that in one night? And why did
I
it
don't
become
know.
a tree?
Carl said that Hap is a mother. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just walk out.
Just walk back to camp.
No, I walk toward this whole situation.
Oh, toward the thing. Okay, yep.
Hi,
Happy to
princess.
see the party approaching.
Look! It's a tree! Just like Odrun.
I don't eat things.
What? What's wrong with my tree? It's very cute.
I
You don't
never
like my
said
tree?
anything was
It
wrong
finishes
with the tree.
gulping
I
down
just
the
said
last
it
of a
wasn't
little
like me.
fin.
Well, you're a tree, and this is a tree.
I am not a tree. I am a construct. That is a tree.
Well, I think a tree is really nice. You don't like trees? Why is being a construct better than being a tree?
I just said it was
Can I
different.
detect
We're not
magic?
the same.
I still think you're a tree.
I don't
and you
eat
just
live
intimate.
fish.
Yeah, but that's because you unfortunately can't eat anything, which I think is a weird thing for your kind of tree, but there's lots of different kinds of trees in the world, I guess. And this one is my tree. As I just kind of put my hand on the tree.
I'm so
It
confused.
ruffles its little leaves like feathers on a bird.
Aw.
Trees
This-
usually eat
Like puffing
things
up a little.
in the dirt and sunshine. Why
Yeah.
does yours want fish?
Well, I kind of made the tree a mobile tree, you know. When things change, I eat fish.
Is this
You
a
know,
sapling?
the tree is now a different kind
Yeah.
of tree.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's-
actually, did you know fish make great fertilizer? Regular trees eat fish too, just in a different way.
That's the
She takes
ironwood
the fish
sapling?
and huh?
Yes. Cole said yes.
Cole's still here. I thought Cole ran away.
Oh no, Cole's still here.
It's just
That's
standing there.
Wishing he was
Anyway,
elsewhere.
regular
You do all
trees
notice that the
also eat-
leaves on this little shrub do have that metallic quality of Ironheart leaves.
Can I detect magic on whatever's happening here? I don't know if I'll learn anything, but it's my first line of defense.
I don't know what you guys are so worried about.
Um,
This tree is great.
Ada,
So
Ada, do you have that thing where you can tell if something's good or bad? And I'm saying this very quietly, with my back turned to Hap.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
This is making me very uncomfortable, so we're even.
Why? This is a tree. It's very cute.
I
Very
do, but I can't do it today. I could do it another time. I feel like Tree Baby will be around for a while.
What? It's coming with us.
It calls.
Did you say that
Hap
loud enough for me to
Mama.
hear?
How the fuck did you two manage to do this in one night, and why the fuck did you make a tree baby?
Why would I
What?
make a tree baby? I've
You
always
two
had a tree
left
baby.
and
You've
came
seen
back
this-
with something that calls Hap Mom. What the fuck else am I supposed to think?
I mean,
kind
technically,
of like that.
you've seen this tree the
I don't
whole
either.
time.
I did,
This tree was
not,
always
no,
there.
I didn't do anything.
I was
Not
taking
me.
care of this tree for a while. If
Then
you
how
had an
did this
issue,
happen?
this is good. Magic? I'm very confused why you're confused here. This is very concerning that you seem to have forgotten, one, that I've been taking care of a tree, and two, that I am magical and amazing.
You were
I
very
also
secretive about the tree.
I
We
talk to
knew
trees in
nothing
front
about
of
the
you
damn
guys.
tree. The tree was up on
I
the top
literally
of
talk to
top of
trees
the
in front of
mast.
you. I wear magical tree shit. Like
detect magic technically shows nothing.
Of course it
I'm so confused why you are confused. Like, there's a lot of things that I'll tell you true, but like, I'm going to indicate my general body that has cloaked in leaves at the moment.
Hap, I don't think that it's that we have a problem. It's just we're seeking to understand how yesterday we saw you walk away with the sapling in a pot, and now it looks like a little baby bird slash tree, and it's eating fresh fish and calling
One
you mama.
day, you too will also be capable of great magic.
You are not
And
helping
when you
us
get to that point, I won't
understand.
even have to explain it. You'll just understand. It might not be today, but there's some magic that if you put time and effort into doing it with the right materials, you can achieve great things. Like this beautiful.
I would like
You
to
guys
make
are
an
not doing
insight check.
anything correct. Can I
on
insight check
Hap.
my baby here? Is this baby feeling sad that these people are being mean to it and judgy with angry,
I would
weird
also like
eyes
to
at
make an
it?
insight check on Hap.
I wanted to insight check Hap to see if Hap knows how this happened.
Agreed, and my eye
Yeah.
is twitching as Hap is lecturing me about magic.
Okay.
You guys
Um,
I'm doing insight check on a tree. That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
Hap insight check the tree. Everybody else insight check Hap.
Okay, I don't know if Cole's technically close enough, so it's a dirty 20 or a 21.
24.
Nick, you're
9.
tired. Or Cole, you're tired.
He hadn't slept.
Is the tree okay?
Cole did not
These
sleep.
people are very
Um,
weird around it and acting very aggressively.
So, Hap 100% knows exactly how this happened. And is talking about achieving great magic and clearly did a spell. Hap, the tree, seems to be, looking between you and the others. And, almost looks like it wants to step in front of you and, like, straighten up a little.
My baby. I'm just gonna give it some reassuring pats. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. These
Like,
people are
it's
just
trying
being
to, like,
very
guard
rude.
you.
I want to say that very loud. It's like, these people are just very extremely rude right now. It's fine.
We're seeking to understand, not offend. If I speak slower, do you understand that?
I think you should have
The-
already
the-
figured this
the
shit
shrub
out
says-
already.
The shrub says, "You are being very rude right now."
Reassuring pats on a tree. Understand what? I have a tree. I've been taking care of the tree. I decided the tree might appreciate a new form. You changed your. Am I right in remembering that Odrune also changed their form at some point?
No,
Mhm.
I haven't changed my form,
You
no. I
updated
changed
your
my
arms.
but I didn't change
See,
my
that
form.
counts. Okay, well, that's what I mean. You changed your arms. You have, things have happened, and you are no longer the exact same way you started. And so the tree is now no longer the exact same way it started. And therefore, I don't know why you guys are confused as to why this happened.
Oh,
I am capable of great magic.
God.
I have a baby tree. I now have a baby tree with a voice and legs. I have been feeding it fish this whole time.
It holds
And now
up
it's
one
eating
leg
fish.
proudly.
They gonna
And now
come on an
it's eating fish.
adventure with us?
This is called growth. That's magically assisted.
Honestly,
What is the question
just
you have?
Are they coming with us? Are they coming adventuring with us? Or are you
My baby.
planting them here? That
What?
seems dangerous.
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course they're
As we
coming.
go to
What other
Ragnarok.
questions do you have?
Cole,
It's
do you
my
want to
baby.
go for a swim?
This feels.
You want to go first?
And
Let's go for a swim.
no one else understands
we
these
have-
questions to help understand.
I had a dream about a snake, and now I have a tattoo that's been growing up my arm, and we have a head that's not alive and not dead, and fuck it, I don't give a shit. You have a baby tree.
At least my tree's cuter than the head.
I will give
I
you
feel
that.
like the head is a little more dangerous than my tree. I also think your snake is a little more dangerous than my tree. So clearly, I'm not the biggest problem on this crew.
Am I correct in remembering that ironwood trees live off of blood? That's vaguely concerning, but that's fine.
Have you ever eaten a cow? Exactly.
Yes. We just don't know anything about anything. We're here now.
Anyway, I have a new tree friend. Is it an awakened tree or an awakened shrub?
great
Like
question.
mechanically, how is
Can't
this
tell you
gonna
that.
like work? Huh?
I have the stat block for it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna discover things as we try things out. But anyway, I have a tree. And it's very cute.
Does the tree
Uh,
baby have a name?
It will, as soon as I get my brain working on tree baby names. Unless the tree has a name it wants. Baby, do you have a name you like? As I will have at some point been like, okay, that angry one over there who doesn't understand magic is Odrune. Your daddy over there is Cole.
No,
Daddy!
no, I'm not.
Slums up right up to you. You keep
Cole,
Then
following
Princess
it.
Ada, now Queen
Behind
Ada.
Ada.
What?
No, I'm not.
What? I
I'm
didn't hear
not.
you. What?
I'm
Oh,
not.
so that's
I'm
Princess, now
Dada.
Queen
We're
Ada.
no,
Cole, what's wrong?
no.
You didn't throw any back other trees. What's wrong with this
No.
tree?
No, it's lovely. Mm-mm.
Cole, you are hurting our feelings right now. Get your shit together.
I'm gonna go take a swim.
Dada?
Bye.
At that point, we go for the swim.
Wow. Wow. You guys are so like weirdly tree racist.
After
That's
we
not
get a
what's
little
happening
ways
right now.
away from shore, Odrin's just gonna turn to Cullen and go,
Mama?
I'm sorry, but how do you fucking deal with that? The constant gaslighting! The constant trying to tell me that I'm the wrong one for questioning a walking tree!
Are we saying this? Are we like signing this like underwater? I assume.
Well, we could be underwater, we could be a ways out from shore. That was
Like,
kind of what I
further.
imagined, was a ways out from shore. But, you know, whichever. Doesn't matter to me.
It's just hemp. Don't put it like that.
What do you mean? She's gaslighting all of us. I'm not putting it anywhere. I'm simply stating facts. I don't understand.
She didn't say anything wrong. It was magic that made it. The only thing she said wrong was that I'm its father. That's not actually happening. But she used magic to make it, and it calls her mama. So I guess it's mom now.
Here's the thing.
But there was no lying there.
It's less about that. It's more about somehow turning us asking questions into us being terrible people and her being in the right. We just wanted to understand and why the fuck she did this without telling us, and now magically we have this thing with us that somehow she's gonna have to feed on the boat. Is it gonna take a nibble out of someone?
It likes the fish plenty, I think.
That's good. At least there's that.
Meanwhile,
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back on the shore, the shrub has like glommed back over to Hap and is pressed firmly up against you, like it's trying to like nuzzle you.
I don't know why when I bring someone on the boat, suddenly everyone's so suspicious and angry about it. It's fine. We're fine, Shrubby. I'm gonna come up with a name for you. It's gonna be
Who
good.
did we bring on the boat?
Huh? She's been on the boat the whole time.
I know, who did we bring on the boat? I don't know. We have a tree
Anyway,
baby.
this baby has been with us for quite a while. So. And I don't know what y'all doing. All right. All right.
Drew's got call. Ada's moving on with her day. I'm gonna go back to our camp
All
and
right.
pretend
Yeah.
normalcy is happening.
After a moment of dodging any indications from Odrun that Hap is in the wrong, Call will return.
I'm already there because we apparently have to actually go back to the place we said we were going to before we backtrack in time, which is going to make the whole re-entry back into the city a little bit different. Anyway, I have this tree.
Oh no!
I'm showing Pom Pom the tree right now.
Odrun is actually staying as far away from the tree as wickerly possible.
I am too.
Well, I don't know why you guys are so afraid of this tree. Just because you saw one person get hung from a tree of the same kind does not mean that this tree is the same. It's like you guys saw a whole bunch of evil wolf-like creatures attack us, but you found all the other fucking wolves. Fine. Anyway.
Oh wow, that's a super splendid shrub you got there. That's really interesting. Like,
yeah.
What's this name? What do you call it?
Well, I don't really have a name. Tree, do you have a name that you like?
It tilts its head body thing. Bo.
All right, Pom Pom, this is Bo. Bo, this is Pom Pom. Pom Pom's a friend of ours. They're gonna be on the same crew as we are. I'm telling this Pom Pom's like, so they're gonna be on our crew.
And like gloms up onto Pom Pom.
Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, this is actually the same tree that's been on our ship the whole time, but now they can talk. Isn't that fun?
Super.
Is Pom Pom okay with this tree?
Yeah, Pom Pom doesn't feel strongly one way or the other.
Oh, I thought Pom would be super excited about more woodland life. Anyway.
Yeah, let's see. Let me go down the crew because I feel like it's been a while since we've checked in with them. Rolf seems to be reacting a lot like the party members. He's just very wary and trying to keep his distance. Tiff and Taff have a lot of like logistical questions and they're trying to like figure out like where's its mouth and
I am gonna ask Tiff and Taff to help maintain a good shrubbery look for it. I don't know if Tiff and Taff, are you any good at pruning if the growth tends to get out of control? If we need to spruce up Bo here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it can be too different from hair, could it? Yeah, I think we could probably make it work.
Great, thank you, Tiff and Taff. You guys are great. I'm trying to get Tiff and Taff on my side here.
Great. Brick. What? Brick is fascinated by this interesting creature that seems to have appeared on the ship.
I forgot Brick.
Brick is
Does Bo
confused
like?
about how squirrels reproduce, apparently.
It's fine. This is not typical. Don't worry, Brick. This is not something you would have been aware of. This is a magical scenario. A little atypical. I
Oh, great.
assure you,
Brick was very
squirrels reproduce
confused.
the same way you do, unless you are different in some way, which I totally accept. I have seen weirder ways of reproducing. In person,
Aaron is
unfortunately.
Like, hey,
I have seen weird ways of people reproducing with my own 2 eyes.
We're right back to the twigs and
yeah,
berries.
you see Aaron kind of leaning down, going, "Hey, I'm Aaron. I'm Bo. Hey, Bo, I'm Aaron. I'm Bo. Hey, Bo, I'm Aaron." It just goes a little bit too long.
Dude, where's my car?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I forget who else is on this crew, but those are the main reactions that you get.
I will say,
That's pretty much it.
this entire time that the introductions are being made, when Cole is usually like in his mode of like shadowing Hap, it's Cole is suddenly shadowing Ada because doesn't want to be near the tree thing, but doesn't want to be shadowing Odrune because Odrune's being a little like itsy about Hap. So Cole's just kind of like looming next to Ada, and at what like Ada's really like doing something important, and Cole just like mumbles. He's like, "Do you think you can fight?
What?
Do you think you can fight?"
The tree baby?
Yeah.
I mean, it could probably like how a chicken can fight with its feet.
Okay, so I'm better than that. Okay, so I'm better at it. Okay. Yeah.
Are you jealous of the tree baby?
No.
Okay. I do think that if
Cole,
anything
you
happened to it, Hap would kill us all. So maybe we
Yeah.
shouldn't let it fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cole, you see Hap kind of like fluffing up the shrubbery, like just like pampering it.
So there's a 180. It's like, Hap really cares about my safety. Hap's gonna kill us. That's really fast, man. What?
He's just pouting a little.
This is a very small ship. This is a very small ship. I am
You
gonna
notice
try to
that
get
Cole's
Cole
pouting.
to say hello to Bo. So Bo has decided on their name. Their name is Bo now. As I approach both Ada and Cole, mostly looking at Cole to be like, "This is now Bo."
I'm Bo.
Hi, Bo.
Hi.
Hi, Bo. It doesn't
That's your
wave or
name.
anything. It just like goes on tiptoes for a second.
Anyway, Bo, do you remember where you used to stay on the ship? Up on the top of the mast.
Uppies?
Yeah. Are you able to do uppies on your own, or do you need help? I'm not really sure what you're able to do, so we're gonna explore this together.
You see the legs like bend in a little plie and then jump like a whole half foot off the ground.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. Well, don't worry. We'll I'll help you out. It's gonna be fine. Ooh. Okay.
Cole leans over to Ada and says, "I can jump higher than that."
Cole, you're in competition with something that was born today.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So, do I hear this?
At least accept it.
Am I
He
hearing
tries
this?
to be subtle about it.
You're grumbling.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look over at Cole and be like, Cole, what's going on?
Me, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Me.
I had a tree! I had a chance to make a tree person thing.
Yeah, you did.
And I did it.
Mhm.
You were there the whole time.
I was.
Ava's just doing this. Slowly.
Weird how
Fading
well the
away.
music is
Your
fitting.
reaction is, you literally saw me do it. I told you what I
Yep.
was doing beforehand, too. Literally told you what I was doing. I'm gonna look at Ada and just be like, Cole knew exactly what I was doing before I did it. And then I'm gonna walk away with Bo back towards Pom Pom.
I don't get the impression that was true. That last thing she said. You look a bit too shell-shocked for that to have been true.
I said, do you want another wicker friend? And I said, huh?
That's not a wicker. I really don't think so.
Yeah.
You look at it, and it seems to have picked up a bit of rope with its foot and is trying to like drape it on itself.
Odrin's gonna lean over to Sigrun. Sigrun, I have not yet heard your opinion on this.
Sigrun gets out a seashell from her bag and gives it to the tree. Just like that. It's not the weirdest thing you guys have done in front of me. I'm just gonna say it. So, I don't know
you're
what to
giving
think.
it to Bo.
Yeah, either to wear or to play with. You enjoy that seashell.
Yeah. It grabs it with its foot claw thing, and like turns it over, knocks it on the ship a little bit, and just kind of like just tosses it a little bit to see it skitter across the deck, and then it walks over and kicks it, and walks around it, kicks it back a little.
If it
Seems
goes
like
awry, I'd
clever.
rather it be on my side. That's all.
I'm just gonna say thanks to Sigrun. Thank you, Sigrun, for the seashell. That was very nice of
Seashell
you.
for you too.
Oh,
Like,
Everyone
it-
gets
it-
seashells.
I'll put it in my pocket.
there's something about it that just feels like it makes the hair on the back of my neck stick up a little bit. I don't know what it is about it, but it's also really cute.
I
And it
think I need to
lends
clarify.
itself.
Don't know about. I don't know
Objectively,
if I
it
would
is very
describe it like
cute.
cute. Oh,
I
well,
actually
let's not say that.
I actually would, and I'm even a bit freaked out by it, but I would say it's cute.
Okay, everyone thinks the tree's
It's
cute.
something
Everyone
can
thinks
be.
the tree's cute. That's fine.
I don't think anyone has gotten the fact that I treat trees kind of like people. Like trees are very
you
much alive. It's
angry?
just a moving version for me.
Are you
It's a
angry
really
that
high
it's
insight
cute?
check.
What?
Are you angry that it's cute?
It's not.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
look over it, and it currently seems to have like bent over, and when it like straightens back up, it has a bucket on its head and is like turning around, like a little bit lost, like it can't see
Well,
anything.
Cole, I will
Paul turns
say
back to them and just says, "Disgusting."
You're right. It's embarrassing.
you're way smarter than that, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Really?
actually do mean that. You are way smarter than
I've
this.
never,
Not
You would
never
never
not
end up
up
with a
to
bucket
this-
on your head.
never put a bucket on.
not up to the
They're
standard.
unsanitary.
Oh, my
that
baby,
you keep. Of course
disgusting.
not.
I've never put a bucket
How
on
do
my
you
head.
give a tree a bath?
What?
Gross.
Rain?
Oh no.
Rain?
We had a whole thing about does Odru need to drink right when we met each other, and I feel like it's gonna happen again next time it rains.
Yeah, except
oh,
I
no.
think this one actually might drink that way.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No problem is new.
It just
It's all
keeps
the
coming
same.
back around.
Oh, hey, does your tree hear any other voices or talking to that network of trees that you had mentioned a little while ago? Is it already getting some whispers?
Admittedly, Sigrun's the only one asking me good questions, so you'll see how look very happy.
I just thought about it. I was like, oh my god, the network.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I will say, Bo does not understand my other tree languages, unfortunately. I don't know if that's because Bo's a baby, or because my magic wasn't strong enough to instill the additional languages. I might have to teach Bo other languages, but, Bo, do you feel other
Mama?
trees?
Where are the trees?
Okay, let's try something else. Here, I'm gonna pick up Bo. I'm gonna go back to land and put Bo, like, on soil. Do you feel any other trees? Trees that are made of the same stuff you are.
Tilts its little head body. And it goes to a tree trunk that looks like it's become driftwood at this point, and it like puts its foot on it.
Is it ironwood?
Well, that is true. That is
No, it's not.
exactly what I
It's
asked
for sure
for.
not. It's just a tree trunk.
The Bo is literally
Which is, like-
feeling a tree right now instead of like sensing
Yeah.
ironwood.
You
Okay.
know,
Yep.
Hap, with the idea of sensing ironwood and Bo being so young, would it maybe be a corrupting force on Bo if they reached out to it? Like if it was some
that's
of
a
the bad
very
ones?
good point.
Admittedly, I'm still very suspicious of Odrun's questions, but well,
It's a
see,
good
Well,
you're
question to
Sigrid
under
asked a
the
good one and I didn't.
no, I'm just suspicious of your intentions. I don't think it's a bad question. That's completely different. Well, my theory is that corrupting forces can corrupt, but I don't necessarily think all ironwoods are corrupting.
True.
So, it is maybe. But I think it's just in general, the corruption corrupts in any form.
Okay.
Which is why I firmly believe that we should totally kill the leader of the Luton clan before he corrupts the rest of the clan. But anyway, corrupting forces
With the
corrupt,
wrong music for this.
and babies are especially vulnerable.
You will hear no
But I
argument
don't think
from
it's
me on
inherent.
killing him. I'm with you on that one.
Finally, oh my god, you
Oh,
guys
I've
are
agreed
always
with
like,
you
let's
from the
do
beginning.
honorably, let's go do things differently, and I'm like, just let their throat at that.
Ah,
Anyway,
Yes,
we
I
poisoned
agree.
Leofric. That
I'm
wasn't
talking about in
honorable.
general. I wanted to kill the other guy at the other time at the other quest, but no, apparently poisoning someone in their sleep is like a bad idea. Anyway, moving on. But
I guess know what
yeah,
it
I
sounds
do
like in his
not
head.
inherently think all Ironheart trees are corrupting forces.
Well, sure. I
How
just
do
didn't
we
know about if it reached out to one of like if it accidentally reached out to one that was connected to the Witch King, if he'd be able to reach through Bo. I wouldn't want him
How do
to
we-
corrupt
Well-
something so young.
Admittedly, when I talked to the last, oh, did I tell them I did this?
I don't think you told us. I think you just came back looking miffed.
Okay. Okay. Not gonna say the rest of that sentence. Okay.
Talk to the last one.
I, mm,
How do
I think that you have to establish the relationship. I don't think it's like automatic.
Okay.
You know, usually it's things like that. Like you have to set up for that relationship. You know, so this one has not set up that relationship as far as I can tell.
Okay.
how do we
Alright.
protect Bo from the witches?
That's a good question too.
Probably the same way we protect ourselves from the witches. Let's be real.
Well, what if you can sense ironwood? They can probably sense ironwood.
Actually, let's trust that theory. I'm gonna use my staff to sense ironwood.
That's a good question.
Um,
I'm gonna pull out my staff, tap it on the ground, and try to sense for any ironwood in the area.
yeah. You sense Bo.
Interesting. Okay, so Bo is being picked up as an ironwood. despite being a slightly altered version of an ironwood. Well, we'll just have to keep an eye on Bo here. See what happens. But Bo is still an ironwood, so...
If they find out we have Bo, they can very easily find us.
I mean, I don't think they really have issues finding us in general. We are the most popular fate bearers going around. Like, I didn't have to. I can sense Ironwood as well. I'm sure there's
found
plenty
us
of ways to
before,
track us. Am I aware, KJ, of like ways to track people? Other, like, am I aware of scrying, for example? Is that a thing?
I
I
probably
think
would
you
have
would be
talked
aware that
about
there
it
are magical methods of spying. Yeah.
because I was weird about taking the stuff from Kari Brannister for that reason.
Okay, so what I'm basically gonna be here is like, so I think honestly, we're not even hiding. Look at us. We're literally out in the open, traveling around to the most major places of highly populated people. I don't think we're actually hiding very well if that is your goal.
Oh, I mean, we're not hiding, but there's a difference between existing and having a light from the gods beaming down at you.
A little late for that. We've already had that. Also, I'm not really sure how godly they really are. Let's be real. They're in stone right now. That doesn't feel very godly. I'm being very sacrilegious.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, anyway, we have Bo now. It's gonna be fun. We'll see what happens. Maybe Bo's gonna turn into an Ironheart Wicker. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, to be a
And they might have
wicker-
arms like how Droon has.
We're a bit different. You wouldn't want him to become a wicker. He'd have to be kind of like pulled apart and put back together. That'd be quite painful for him, I think.
I think they're very different beings, Hap. I know you want them to be the same. I don't think they're the same.
Well, I'm a Beastborn, and we had Bear Beastborn, and we have all the other Beastborn, and we're all super, super different, and yet we are part of the same group. Sometimes things are different but similar.
That is fair.
It is kind of interesting, though, that I do come from a group of people with very large differences. Like, extremely large differences. So, like, this is completely in the realm of possibilities for me, contextually. It's like, tiny tree, giant wicker. Sure, same group. I know they're not technically the same group, but in my head, I'm dumb.
As you sail into the inlet and the harbor at Tunard, Bo looks over at you, Hap, about eye level. We're gonna have some fun?
Sure. What is fun for you, Bo? Let me know. We'll see if we can have some fun.
Mama's gonna kill the bad guys.
Oh, Bo, I love you.
And that is where we are gonna leave things off for tonight. We will see you all next week as we see what happens in Tunarg with the newest member of the crew. Skull will be very surprised when she gets back, let me tell you that.
You replaced me with a shrub!
All right, please join us next week. We stream every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on Twitch. Older episodes are ported over to YouTube if you want to get caught up or see some of our earlier episodes. We're on our 40th episode today. Today was episode 40, so good job, everybody. Username on both Twitch and YouTube is KJ_Podif. And we will see what happens with this crew in this particular town. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Skull,